despair. They score! Seth Jarvis quiets the critics and ignites the crowd.
Let's get nasty on a Friday. It's a Fast Lane on 101 at ESPN. Sean McDonough on the call last night. ABC as Carolina comes back, nearly blows its own lead. Actually does blow its own lead. Still wins the game. Controversy abound. Jamie, get right into it. Everybody.
What a joke this league is.
Everybody is expecting you to bring the thunder today when it comes to this Hurricanes evening up the series in overtime. Goal or no goal?
No goal. Well, they call it no goal, so I guess we have to go with that. Here's the only issue I have with it is the referee who said, well, I was right in position, was not in position until he was on the other side of the net.
He was in the corner.
He was in the corner. His own ref cam gave him away as the puck was being jabbed at. He was in the corner. Then he ends up on the back of the net acting like he was right on top of things. So that's questionable. In a court of law, it would be debatable if he was right there or not. The overhead view, when they took a still picture, the puck is loose. When Barbashev's stick is actually physically touching the puck is loose, nowhere near the goaltender. And then the puck goes through the goalie, who probably would have had it, but then you can see from the net cam that his own defenseman almost killed him to death with his own skate as he drove him forward. And so then the puck squirts through. And then if that wasn't enough, his own defenseman heel kicks it into the net. So I don't know what the league saw on that one. The referees claimed it was goaltender interference, but ordinarily when they call a goalie interference, they give a penalty out for that. They say that was goalie interference, $2, you feel shame.
Right.
So there's that, I thought that it was a good goal based upon all of the information that was right there. You could see it. Like, it's not like, well, the league didn't have a good look at it, because every view that I saw after was from actually the league TVs, because people now you can pause and you can zoom in and see what the league is seeing, and they're seeing exactly what I just described. However, Vegas had a 2-0 lead with 10 or 11 minutes left in the game, and they let it slide. That's on them.
Yes.
That's on them.
Yeah.
They start running into each other defensively. Rasmus Anderson, I don't know what the hell he was doing. If he was into the wobbly pops halfway through the third period, but he was terrible on both of those Carolina goals that tied up.
Yeah.
Like, terrible. So there's that. Now, Vegas was also down to 5 defensemen. Did you guys see that video of Braden McNabb taking that puck right in the face?
So you want to play hockey, do you?
Did you see the Carolina guy behind him? He doesn't do it because when you see other angles, but it looks like he shoved his face in front of the puck.
Well, if you look at his face, too, he's just like, boom!
So,
right in the face.
I had that happen one time. We were playing in Montreal, and Kovalev, pretty good player, by the way, he took a one-timer. I was on the penalty kill. I was in front of the net, battling away with the guy, and they went through the box, and as I'm turning with the puck, he fires a one-timer, and I kid you not, the moment I turned, the puck was like already 3 inches from my face, and it hit my chin, and my chin blew up. Like, it was like 2 little pieces of meat hanging there.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing is, I thought the puck would drop onto my chest, but it was just globs of blood. So I was grabbing at the blood, and the puck was over in the corner. And I was like, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
Anyways, it didn't go down.
That's your chin.
It didn't go down, though, Anthony.
No, you didn't.
Nope.
Nice job.
Skated to the bench.
I did.
Good job. You didn't finish you didn't.
No, I was back next.
You didn't finish
period.
your shift.
I didn't finish the shift, but I was back.
Come on, man.
Well, when they were touching it and I could feel the zing to the bone, I knew we had some work to do.
Okay.
Oh, man.
But Braden McNabb, that was clapper right in the face. Does not feel good at all.
I took a line drive to the face in summer. It was a summer high school game, because we have like club baseball in the summer and play for the high school team, whatever. Threw one, took one back. Boom.
Were you the pitcher?
Yeah. No. Shot right. And I kind of stood there. I'm like, we're good. Looked down, blood all over my jersey. And it hit my it hit my nose. So it kind of hit, let's go over this. It's a pretty big target, so.
I wouldn't say anything. Why are you looking at me?
He's trying to
Figured you were
clarify.
going there.
It's not my fault you can smoke a cigar in the shower.
And then, and then it hit the old tear ducts, so I'm like, am I crying? Am I bleeding? What am I doing
Who cares
here?
if you're crying at that point?
If you get hit
He's
by
got
a
hit
ball
with
or
a
a
baseball in the
puck,
face.
I, too, did not go down.
yeah.
But I got a lot of cry. Why are you crying? Like, I didn't.
I had a friend take a line drive off the face just like that. One of our team, he played football. He was our backup quarterback. He was a really good pitcher. Took one straight to the face. Had mouth wired shut.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
Went to visit him. He was in the hospital.
Yeah, not great.
So getting back to
Sports are fun.
Vegas, they had to play most of the game with only 5 defensemen.
Yeah.
So
Not
maybe
great.
that was fatigue for Rasmus Andersson in the third. One would hope, because it was a pretty bad display of defensive hockey. But then they tie it up again. Mark Stone in front of the net. Again, net front traffic. By the way, what was Freddie Marshy? I'm no goalie, but I have watched a lot of goaltending seminars and whatnot. Freddie Anderson. So, Anthony, hear me out, okay? When a puck is shot on you, the goaltender's job is to make the save and smother it so there's no pucks, or to direct said puck to non-dangerous areas, which would be the corners. So that's why you see goalies, when a shot comes, they'll redirect it with their stick a certain way. So it's out back into the corner, farthest point from the net. Everybody can regroup.
Yeah.
This one here, Freddie Anderson, who sees the puck, then goes, and punches at the puck. All he had to do was go, deflect it to the corner. No goal. Carolina probably wins that thing in regulation. But he punches at the puck again, which you can do if you, like Jordan Binnington will do that a lot of times, where there's a puck coming softly and he'll punch at it to push the puck towards one of his players. Very smart play. This was not. It goes off of Mark Stone, back off of Slavin into the net.
Yeah.
And overtime, here we go. I didn't like the call in overtime, meaning, no. I shouldn't say it. Let me word it
I was
differently.
going to say now. Come on now.
I didn't like...
trick?
It was a trip. It was a penalty. So I don't know how I want to word this. I was upset that that he tripped him.
Okay. 'Cause he definitely
Because
tripped him.
in the NHL, like
It wasn't intentional, but he
there was a penalty, 100%.
Okay.
I'm not saying it wasn't, but I usually like to see games sorted out by the players
I
instead of a penalty or a power play.
You hate that it was a power play goal that ended things, which Carolina's power play has been awful. They have been terrible, which I think is why John Tortorella felt comfortable challenging. Of course, he thought that should have been a goal, but also Carolina's power play, it's like, let's have them beat us. And they did, 15 seconds into the power
Yeah,
play.
that wasn't much of a... oof.
Can I go back to the goal, no goal?
Yeah,
So is
it's a free
it
country.
Is it like in the NFL when a whistle is blown, it's like a dead ball, like an inadvertent whistle? It did look like the goalie had it smothered. I don't know how many seconds you count it as, but when you slow it down, it does look like he has possession of it in front of the line. Yeah. He has it covered, and then the rush hits him, and the puck gets jarred loose. So is it one of those situations where, okay, because normally referees do have a quick whistle in that moment, obviously, because you don't want anyone to get hurt, right? You don't want skates coming in, you don't want guys flying in, and you don't want people getting hurt. So the whistle is probably a little bit quicker. Was it one of those instances where the whistle was blown and it's blown dead? Now it cannot be a goal regardless of what replay shows?
It could have easily been, and quite honestly, if I was the referees, I think that's what I would have said, because it's...
That's what I thought it was.
The rule is not when the referee blows the whistle, it's when he's intending to.
Correct.
So the motion of from his hip to the mouth to blow the whistle, that is considered the whistle.
The play is dead.
But they didn't do that. They said it's because it was interference on the goalie. If I was the refs, I would have just said, hey, man, I was going to blow the whistle.
Yeah.
Sorry. Quick whistle.
Because if you looked
My
at
bad,
it,
can't challenge it.
Right.
when they sped it up and you can hear the audio, he actually doesn't blow the whistle until the puck is in the net.
That's
so
right.
I wonder if that is why they went with goalie interference.
But
But when
still, it's
it
the
all
intent,
happened,
right? So
we can't see that, though.
And we can't read the referee's mind.
Exactly.
Of like, hey, I was going to blow the whistle.
Right.
That's why, quite honestly, that's the best one to throw out there.
Because you don't know.
You don't know.
Once I do this, I'm reaching for my
Even
whistle.
in my brain, if I think I'm going to blow the whistle.
Yeah.
I am happy, though, that particular... I mean, you could make the argument, that had everything to do with why Vegas lost. I don't think it is. They ended up tying the game. They went to overtime. They had a chance to win the game still. It's not like, in 2019 when there was a hand pass in overtime, Blues lose.
Yeah.
It's not one of those situations. They
You're
still had a
2-0.
chance to win that game.
You were up 2-0.
And you were up
Like,
2-0.
that is,
ultimately
you allow
Vegas has
Carolina
to wear
back
that
into the
one.
game. Yeah.
They have to wear. But you know what? If you're John Tortorella, you get back up today and you tell your team at practice, or maybe you don't have practice, maybe skate tomorrow. Boys, we're not happy with the result the last game, but we went there and we accomplished what we needed to do, which was taking one from them in their home barn. Carolina's a very, very good team on home ice. We took one from them. Now they have to try and take one from us. It's our job not to let them.
Absolutely. All right, it's Fast Line on 101 ESPN. We do have Game 3 between the Golden Knights and Hurricanes. That one will be on June 6th, so that will be tomorrow at 6:30. Will be the pregame puck drop at 7. You can listen to it right here on 101 ESPN. Will the runway opportunities soon come to an end for some Cardinals? That's next here in the Fast Line. It's a Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Lynn Worthy has reiterated to us in his latest piece that a big buzzword with President of Baseball Operations Chaim Bloom and manager Ollie Marmol going back to the end of last season has remained opportunity. They wanted to create opportunity for former top prospect and rookie second baseman J.J. Weatherholt. They want to continue giving opportunity to players such as Jordan Walker and Nolan Gorman to establish themselves as potential pieces of the club's future. They were hoping players like Jose Fermin, Thomas Ajacey, and Nathan Church took advantage of opportunities created by Newt Barr missing the first 2 months of the regular season following double heel surgery. Playing time is a finite resource. In truth, it's a zero-sum game. Giving opportunity to one player comes at the expense of another. Again, that was Lynn Worthy of the Post-Dispatch. With Lars Nootbaar's return and rehab stints for Urias and Church, the time is quickly approaching where players the Cardinals have given runway and afforded opportunity for multiple seasons must either thrive, as has been the case with Walker, or they'll be victims of a roster crunch. Do you guys feel as though, again, given the return of Lars Nootbaar and the rehab stints forthcoming for Urias and Church, that certain players' runways on the current roster are running out?
Yeah, I think that is what this season is, and it's about competition, right? I have always believed that the best players should play. You do a disservice to your team, to the clubhouse, to the locker room when because trust me, the guys on the field, the guys in the locker room, they know who's better. So if a guy is struggling but yet getting more opportunities, more runway, more chances versus the guy that, man, if this guy was in the lineup, if this guy was playing every day, we'd be balling. Mm-hmm. It becomes a little bit frustrating in that locker room, in that clubhouse. So I do think that they are getting to a point. We all knew that Lars Nootbaar is going to be your starting left fielder when he returns. Like, there was no – I don't think anybody had any misconception or misunderstanding about that, which means if you've been playing left field and you've been playing well, you might have another chance to play somewhere else. Or if you've been playing left field and you ain't been playing well, man, you probably ain't going to keep having those opportunities.
Right.
I think that's different for third base because who are you replacing him with? Like, Nolan Gorman hasn't been to the level of what you want just yet. Maybe he will, maybe he won't be. But are you replacing him? Is Fermin your future third baseman? Probably not. Is Ramon Urias your future third baseman? Probably not. So your future third baseman is probably Blaze Jordan, and you might not be in the position or ready to bring him up yet, which means that Nolan Gorman has more time. But the roster crunch is coming for left field and center field. So somebody's going to be out of a job or out of playing opportunities if Lars comes in and he's healthy, and Nathan Church comes back and he's healthy, and Victor Scott is not performing at the level that you expect him to. Somebody's going to be the odd man out. It's just not enough positions.
So Nathan Church, for me, is the perfect example for anybody who wants to complain about this. He got called up end of last year. Nobody really knew much about him. And then he played pretty well for the Cardinals this year, certainly showing great range defensively. He's got a good arm out there as well. Offense is slightly better than some of the other candidates that are in there right now.
Yeah.
So if the runway's coming to an end for you and you haven't made your mark, that's on you. Mm-hmm. And Lars Nootbaar has made his mark. Unfortunately, that's just what happens when you become a true big league player or an NHL player or an NFL regular. It doesn't mean you're guaranteed your job always, but coming off of injury, you're going to be handed back your roster position unless someone has exceeded what you can do. Mm-hmm. If you get the old Wally Pip thing going on, but nobody did that. Nobody has taken Lars Nootbaar's job.
Right.
They haven't. They haven't even come close to putting a question mark around it. So therefore, don't piss and moan to me. It's your own fault.
Yeah.
Whether you're Torres or whether you're Nathan Church or Victor Scott in this case, quite honestly, if I'm Victor Scott, I'm feeling the heat right now because with Nathan Church coming back, who can play center field, Victor Scott becomes kind of the odd man out on this one. Mm-hmm. Unless you've done enough to steal someone's job, then that's on you.
Yeah. You said it perfectly, Jamie. Nobody took Lars Nootbaar's job. So this doesn't really it became... There was no question. So Lars is coming back, and now there's no question about whether or not he's going to enter the lineup, re-enter the starting lineup. So it's over. He's definitely going to re-enter the lineup. The question now shifts to what Carey brought up, which is that in center fields, you have a player in Victor Scott that's got a 46 WRC plus. If you're not a advanced metric guy, you're more of the standard numbers. How about this? He's hitting 188. That's Victor Scott's batting average. We're talking about 173 plate appearances. He's hitting 188 with an on base of 252. He's become an offensive liability and has been an offensive liability. He's got 7 stolen bases, which put him 1 behind Jordan Walker and tied with J.J. Weatherholt. Speed doesn't matter. Stolen base ability doesn't matter if you can't get on base. And Victor Scott cannot. He walks at a 6.9% clip. It's ugly offensively for Victor Scott, who, as we know, if you flip the script and talk about his defense, his arm isn't strong enough. Nathan Church is not an above-average offensive player. But compared to Victor Scott's numbers, Nathan Church looks like Barry Bonds. So, and as we know, Nathan Church has a much stronger arm, and he can man center field. So Victor Scott, unfortunately, is on borrowed time. And I don't think it's a situation where he's going to be DFA'd or anything like that. Maybe he goes down to Memphis, or maybe he simply just becomes a 4th or 5th outfielder. But again, the time has come. Mm-hmm. So I think that's an easy one. The more complicated conversation is the one about Nolan Gorman. Nolan Gorman, offensively, has not been good enough either, clearly. But while fans may be clamoring for Blaze Jordan to come up, the Cardinals may want him to get more seasoning in the minors, more opportunities at third base in the minors before bringing him up.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But Nolan Gorman at this point, again, has become, not to the Victor Scott level, but he too has become an offensive liability.
Yeah, but again, I think the situation is different for him. Like, Lars Nootbaar is probably, if he's healthy, he's a part of your core. Like or he's a trade piece that you value enough that he has to play every single day.
Right.
Like, you're not going to sit him on the bench. You're not going to send him to the mine. Like, you don't have those moves for him. Like, he's going to play every single day because that's what he is.
Sure.
Nolan Gorman, in my opinion, there's no one there to push him out right now. When I say that is your future,
right.
Like, you can play Ramon Urias there, mm-hmm. Sure. Is he your future third baseman? I doubt it.
No.
Is Jose Fermin your future third baseman? I doubt it. No. They are guys that are going to be there for the time being until you get that third baseman. So if that's the case, why not go with the guy that you drafted, that you want to give as many opportunities to, that if it does go right, his upside is much higher than both of those guys, especially at the plate. Like, he has higher upside. So you're going to give him those opportunities until it is just at the point where we cannot take it anymore, and there's someone that is part of the future core to replace him.
Right.
Yeah, looking at this right now, I think it says here Blaze Jordan has played 26 games as a third baseman. That's not this season. I think that's total.
Well, and he hasn't played third base since the end of May.
Yeah,
May 27th. So
to think that he's going to come up and just replace Nolan Gorman at third base, I mean, it's just crazy. Mm-hmm. You can say, well, his bat, okay, great, but the hot corner is a pretty important position to play defensively. And if you got a guy over there who is not used to it, certainly, I mean, that's not a lot of games to play third base, let alone he's never played a game in the majors at third base. So I think we just have to go back to what we were told in the offseason by Chaim Bloom, is that they were going to see it out. Mm-hmm. They're going to see it out. Like Jordan Walker, as much as people were like so pissed off out of spring training, get rid of him, option, DFA. Chaim Bloom said no. Internally, he said no. He's going to start in right field, folks.
Right.
And he did. No matter what, he started right field.
Sure.
Victor Scott, center field. Like, you had your guys. Like, no matter, we are going to see this through. Mm-hmm. And I think Nolan Gorman right now is one of those guys. Do I think he's your everyday third baseman? No, I don't. But I think the organization needs to know for sure what they have there. Because right now they have an inconsistent power hitter with lots of swing and miss in the wrong way. Mm-hmm. And they got to figure out if he can, because a couple of seasons ago, his power played. A couple seasons ago, he had enough home runs. We were talking about, oof, this guy could be a 30, 35 home run guy. Now we're hoping he gets to 20.
Right.
Well, and we've had the conversation of, well, Nolan Gorman has had more runway than Victor Scott. See, I look at it at the opposite way, where it's like Nolan Gorman has actually showed something offensively at the major league level, whereas Victor Scott has not.
Right.
In his time here in St. Louis, he has really not been that great offensively.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's had a few home runs here and there, like he steals bases and whatnot, but we haven't seen that stretch of incredible offense from Victor Scott.
No, we haven't. Let's go back to the Blaze Jordan conversation. Blaze Jordan, in 211 at-bats this season and 52 games, is hitting .322. His on-base is .378. He's slugging .555, and he's got an OPS of .933. He's got 10 home runs on the season, 17 doubles, a triple, 33 driven in, only 26 strikeouts. This dude can hit.
Yep.
So why is he not on the 40-man roster, and why would they not bring him up? That's the question that a lot of people are asking. The Cardinals are evaluating him constantly. They're not going to bring him up until he can play third base. That is his window. And just getting the reps at third base doesn't mean the Cardinals feel ready for him to come up.
Yeah, but they actually got to play him at third base in the minors then.
He's not even playing third base.
They might not see
He
him.
hasn't played since May 27th.
Okay, but he has had some time at third base.
He has, but isn't that saying something that he's
Exactly.
not playing third base right now?
He's not an everyday third baseman in Memphis.
We're on the same page here. People are asking, why isn't Blaze Jordan up? The answer is obvious. He doesn't have a position. And you can bring him up just to DH, but that impacts guys like Ivan Herrera. That impacts guys like Jimmy Crooks, potentially. So the answer is right there. The guy is stinging the hell out of baseball. He's not up. He don't have a position yet. So we're going to continue to see Nolan Gorman until the Cardinals tell you, hey, Blaze Jordan is going to have a spot, and we feel good about how the roster plays out.
Agreed.
Otherwise, when Nathan Church comes up, then we'll see what they do with Victor Scott.
You said it right.
All right. It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. We got NFL 4 downs coming up next. Why are the Buccaneers so hesitant to give Baker Mayfield the contract extension? We'll get into that next on 101 ESPN.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. The Cardinals are back in action tonight, taking on the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch from Busch Stadium is at 7:15 with Kyle Leahy taking the mound for the Cardinals. He'll face off against Brady Singer. Tonight on 101 ESPN, we have Game 2 of the NBA Finals as the Spurs host the Knicks. Pregame starts at 6:30. Tip-off is at 7:30. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
Time for NFL 4 Downs here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN.
First down.
Gentlemen, the Chicago Bears took another step towards leaving the state they've called home since their inception as the team's board of directors voted Thursday to advance their stadium development in Hammond, Indiana. Is this much to do about nothing, or do you have a problem with the Chicago Bears being located in Indiana?
Well, is this the new thing that teams are doing? Like, I understand the whole the Chiefs thing. I guess they got a massive deal to go across the state line into Kansas and whatnot. But at least it's still, Kansas City.
Yeah.
It's still the same-ish type thing. This is weird. Chicago has so much. They have so much land in that area too.
Yeah, Arlington Heights.
But it's just all over Chicago. Pick your spot, Anthony.
Yeah.
Even on the outskirts, like you have
Don't you yell at me, Rivers.
Well, I don't know if you've ever been there, but there's a lot of places you could build a stadium.
Sure.
Well, they're not making.
They're not making land anymore. Yeah,
That's for sure.
I don't have. I mean, to me, the New York Giants and Jets play in New Jersey. But you just talked about Kansas
Put
City.
them in New York.
Sure, why not?
Where the hell are you gonna put that?
Find something.
Take an airport out?
Maybe. They got 2 of them. Sure, they got a couple more.
Probably had 2 more.
Yeah, maybe. But I think I get it. It's weird, but it's not like it doesn't happen or hasn't happened. You just talked about the Chiefs. You talk about the Jets and the Giants, both playing in New Jersey. Nah. It's just a stadium. It's just where it's located. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
It's just weird, Gary. I don't care because I don't care about the Bears. Yeah, I just don't. But it's just weird.
They'll still be Chicago Bears, but I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. It's weird, but it's not because you have the Jets and the Giants, and they're in East Rutherford,
They're just
New Jersey.
right across. They're almost like Kansas City. The Kansas thing. It's right across.
This is the same
Indiana.
name.
Indiana is right across
It's just different.
from Chicago.
Gary, it's Indiana.
What does that mean?
Hey, you know.
All right, let me.
So that'd be like if the Rams were in St. Louis and they played in East St. Louis because there's
No, it's different.
plenty of
It's
room.
so close.
It's the same thing.
No, it'd be like if you put the Rams in Indiana. This doesn't make any
But at
sense.
least the name is still the same. St. Louis is in the name. Kansas City is in the name.
What if it
Chicago will
was?
still be in the name.
I don't know. What's another?
Texarkana?
No, what's another like town in Southern Illinois that's right across?
Carbondale? Not Carbondale.
No.
Edwardsville.
Edwardsville. Would that
right
be
here?
weird?
Edwardsville.
Yeah, but it's close enough. You still call it St. Louis.
Or Alton. If it was in Alton,
Yo,
literally
Rams,
Alton.
I'm here for it.
Or like where
Alton
the Gateway Grizzlies are right there. Sauget.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
You gotta get out more.
It probably wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it would, to outsiders, it would feel weird, right? Like, why are they going to Illinois? They're in Missouri. But
that's the thing, though.
That's the problem.
It's literally right across the border. Like,
that's
it's not.
That's what I'm saying. Outsiders probably wouldn't necessarily recognize that.
It's not like you're
different.
taking them to Ohio. Then
You might as well at this point.
it's like 20 miles from where they're located.
That's 20 farther than I want to go, okay?
I don't even think it's that far from the actual
When I go
stadium.
see my Bears, I want to go to the aquarium,
Bears.
and then to Soldier Field, and then to Navy Pier.
And the Field Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw that one in there, too.
Yep. I hear you.
I don't know what your problem is, Gary.
Sorry. You're right.
I do think
Indiana. What the hell am I going to do there?
I think I read that the lease with Soldier Field though it doesn't end until like 2033. So we've still got some time here.
It's going to be a while.
It's going to be a while.
I think I saw something. The Dallas Stars might be moving
that's
as
really
well
weird.
to Plano, which is like 45 minutes away from Dallas.
But that's okay because it's still in Texas?
But you know the city of Dallas.
It's huge.
Spread out
It's
everywhere.
everything. Nothing is
Dallas.
close.
Anything the
How
sun
close
touches.
is Arlington to Dallas? Because that's where the Cowboys technically
Arlington's
play.
really close.
It's right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dallas is huge, though.
What the Dallas Stars are going to be victims of, possibly, is just like the Ottawa Senators are now. Just because you're buying a huge piece of land that's there and you believe that everything is moving in that direction, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the best place to put your sports franchise.
Didn't the Coyotes do something similar?
Coyotes did that with Glendale, and that
worked out for
And
them.
the Coyotes are no longer. The Ottawa Senators had really big problems to where now the new owner finally secured land in downtown Ottawa, which makes way more sense because you have the Quebec side right there. You have Ottawa, all the access. Like everybody in the area has access to the rink now. Where the rink is currently, it would be like putting it in Wentzville.
Yeah.
Like, there's only one way in, one way out. So how do you think the traffic is?
Not great.
So, and people west of Wentzville is really nobody. So you're not getting any action from that side. So that's what right now. That could potentially be happening if they put this team in Plano. If they've judged the market wrong, meaning the growth of the Dallas area, if they've judged it wrong, it could be a disaster. Because where they have the rink currently is awesome. It's an awesome rink, great look, tons of little shops, restaurants, and bars. It's really perfect.
Hope it works out for him.
Yeah. You don't, though.
Nope.
Second down.
We'll take some of their players. All right. Baker Mayfield said he is not anywhere close to agreeing to a new contract with the Bucs. He is in his final year of a 3-year, $100 million extension he signed in 2024. Why do you think Tampa Bay could be hesitant to re-up with Baker Mayfield?
I can't figure this one out unless he's asking for just a blank ton of money.
Which would be weird at this point of his career.
Yeah.
When he
then
finally found a home.
What would be the hesitation? Because Baker Mayfield has been a steadying presence for Tampa. He has more than lived up to that contract that he signed, and he's still only, 32?
I would say the thing that keeps people from signing those deals would be Arch Manning, Dante Moore, Julian Sayin, Jaden Mayava, the quarterback class of 2027.
But the Bucs aren't going to be in that
I don't
range.
know that. You don't know that, Anthony. That
We all do.
division, the Atlanta Falcons are going to win 12 games this year and win that division.
Did they
Mark
trade
my
for
words.
Mahomes?
No, hell no. They got something better.
Lamar?
Tyreek told you that. Tyreek left Patrick and went to play with a much
And
better
where's
quarterback.
Tyreek right now?
He's still looking for a job.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Seems like a quality guy.
I see the Bucs and Baker Mayfield agreeing to terms before the training camp opens.
I just think it's weird.
He's been such a good
He
Buck.
has been, but if you are, I think that they would. I often look at it as, are there players that you would take over your current player? And if the answer is yes, then you're always looking for.
Are they
the
available?
next.
Who are you taking?
In the draft, if you, depending on where you end up, depending on how well he performs, how well he plays, that would be my only reason why I would think that they're not eager to sign him to a long-term deal. And maybe they are far apart because they don't want to give him a long-term deal. Maybe they're offering in the 1 to 2 year range, and maybe he's looking for a 3 to 5. And so now you're saying we're way off because we're off by a couple of years in
So if
terms
you're
of.
Tampa, wouldn't you just say, let's make it a 2-year deal, but we'll give you a little more guaranteed money? Because what do you care at
Maybe.
that point?
But maybe that's not. He's what, 31, 32? He's probably looking for that one. This is going to be his last
You
opportunity.
don't know that. Joe Flacco's still playing.
He is.
Tom Brady played till he was 42.
Yeah, he did.
You know?
Those are abnormal
Where did Tom
situations.
Brady play? Tampa Bay. Where's Baker? Tampa Bay. See?
Connect the dots, Carey.
You get there quickly.
Tom got there after his sixth Super Bowl. Baker has how many, Anthony?
0.0.
And I don't think they're the same.
He's a hell of a guy, though.
And Joe has one Super Bowl?
2.
One.
Stop telling the truth.
SI's Will Raggett says Kyler Murray's impressive throws and OTAs make it hard to imagine J.J. McCarthy winning the Vikings quarterback competition. With better overall talent and coaching, could Kyler Murray turn into the next successful reclamation project?
Comeback player of the year.
Why not? He's gonna have better coaching. He's gonna have better overall talent.
Yeah.
Good
You're
defense.
Right. I just, it's going to take a lot for me.
I think we're always looking for like the next reclamation project that works out, right? After,
He's got the talent
after
to be
Baker,
that guy.
after Sam Darnold, after Geno for a year or two. He's got the talent. He's got number 1 overall pick at one point.
I don't like the way he played in Arizona.
So I told you all it was a while ago where Max Crosby was talking about Kyler Murray and their game plan going into the game. They're going to let him sit in the pocket. Like when you hear other players talk about players, that gives you a peek into what people think about him. Like because what we on the outside think about a player, it doesn't matter. It's the guys that have to go up against that guy. And if they tell you, nah, he's a dude. Like, he's a problem. He's someone you have to game plan for, you have to scout for, you have to worry about the night before because you know if you take missteps and you do the wrong things, then he's going to go off. So when I hear other players talk about Kyler Murray, and we've seen the talent, I mean, the dude is extremely talented. He was drafted in the first round in baseball, drafted in the first round, first pick overall in football. Like, he's an extremely talented player despite what some may consider because of his limitations, because of his height, his size. Him with Justin Jefferson, I mean, Justin Jefferson probably was so excited to see this signing because he feels like he has a guy that can get him the ball. And I think that will be a really good look. If Kyler does well, he probably would be comeback player of the year. He probably would set himself up for a long-term contract because, he's done such a great job. And to have Justin Jefferson, I'm sure that makes life that much easier for you.
Well, not just Justin Jefferson. You have Jordan Addison, and you now have, you have the big three there with those 3 wide receivers that are, I mean, what are we doing? Like, it's going to be an incredible. And then you have T.J. Hawkinson, who I think is on the downslope of things, but
Still capable.
Yeah. So, by the way, Alec Lewis, who reports on the Vikings, noted in one of his pieces recently that there is a lazy public narrative surrounding Kyler Murray that does not align with reality. So
that's what I'm saying.
That kind of goes to Carey's point.
Yeah. What other people see, what your teammates and what the opposition says about you, that speaks volumes.
Look for a big year from Juwan Jennings, gentlemen.
Okay.
Just saying.
4th down.
A lot of JJs on that team.
A lot of them. All right, OBJ was given no assurances that he'll make the Giants roster out of training camp. What is your prediction, though, on whether or not he'll A, make the team, and B, have an impact?
I think he'll make the team. I don't know how much of an impact he's going to make. I know at one point, Carey, you loved everything that Odell Beckham brought to the table because he played the one half against the Bengals in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was. I mean, he was on his way to being Super Bowl MVP.
But he did nothing with the Ravens in 23, did nothing with the Dolphins in 24. Out of football last year. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't think he's going to make any impact.
They got
much of an impact.
They got a lot of receivers on this roster. They added Calvin Pitts. Calvin Pitts.
Calvin Austin.
Calvin Austin.
Busted with that one this week, buddy.
Darnell
Calvin
Mooney,
Ridley. Kyle Pitts. Calvin Austin.
Juju Smith-Schuster. Malik Neighbors, I saw a video of him the other day kind of dragging his leg around still. So
Who? Malik Neighbors?
Yeah.
You're right, though. They got Darius Slade and they got Calvin Austin. They drafted Malachi Fields in the third round. They brought in Darnell Mooney. They brought in Juju Smith-Schuster.
Braxton Berrios.
Yeah.
Like, they got a lot of receivers there.
I don't know if Odell makes it. Now that you're right.
And
now
you
that I'm
still
looking
got
at this.
Jalen Hyatt, who they drafted a few years ago, who was supposed to be like really good out of Tennessee. I mean, good luck.
Haven't seen it. Yep. All right. It's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Marsh has got what's trending for us next. Every time you pull into the driveway, do you notice that the outside of your home, maybe it looks a little bit more worn down than it used to? Maybe you have fading siding or storm wear, cracks, warping. Sometimes the whole house just starts to feel a little tired from the street. If that's you, if I've described your situation, well, that's why you have to call my friends at Mosby Building Arts. That's why June is a great time to call Mosby Building Arts, because new siding can completely refresh the look of your home. Cleaner, sharper, newer. And while also, when they put up the new siding, you make sure that helps protect it from the elements, your house that is, for years to come. And right now, qualifying siding projects come with free gutters, or homeowners can choose 5% off the entire project instead. You do have to call by June 30th of this year, 2026, or visit callmosby.com to schedule a free brainstorming session. Their phone number is 314-909-1800. But if you do call before June 30th of this year, qualifying siding projects come with those free gutters. Or again, homeowners can choose 5% off instead. So now's a great time. If you have considered upgrading the outside of your home with some new siding, now's the best time to call Mosby Building Arts, the right remodeling company.
What are the hot topics in the sports world?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Here's what's trending.
Welcome back to the Fast Lane here on 101 ESPN with Anthony Stalter, Jamie Rivers, and Carey Davis. I'm Andrew Marsh, and it's time for What's Trending. Gentlemen, the other day we were talking about the Jared Verse and Dylan Gabriel number 8 thing. It looks like that this whole situation has been or will be resolved with Jared Verse getting number 8. The NFL right now is just waiting on Dylan Gabriel to essentially say, yes, you can have number 8, which it sounds like that's going to happen. They were talking about it on Good Morning Football. Mm-hmm. What a weird situation, but it looks like it has been resolved or will be resolved.
So Jared Verse is going to get 8?
Yes.
And then what, Dylan Gabriel?
Who cares, essentially.
Okay, fast line off.
I saw
Basically.
an unbelievable AI video. Of course, AI it's super scary now these days, but it's a video of Jared Verse walking into the locker room, like past Dylan Gabriel. They both have number 8 jerseys on. And he reaches down to the front of his collar and rips it off of him and throws it.
Jared Verse does?
Jared Verse does. And gives him like another number, like 59 or something. I'm like, that's funny stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of figured.
Yeah.
Jared Verse.
We knew Jared Verse was going to get 8. It's just, come on, Browns.
I don't
This
think
is how you handle this?
Yeah, I feel like.
Details matter.
No,
Especially in an investigation.
Thank you.
Here's the thing. Like, you traded away Myles Garrett and you wanted this person back.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Gabriel might be 3rd on your depth chart right now. If he was the starter, cool. You also drafted another quarterback who I thought was going to be just an athlete. You said he's actually going to play quarterback. You got one quarterback getting paid $250 million guaranteed, $230 million. You got another quarterback who made the most money in NFLPA licensing with game cards and jersey sales and all of those things in Shedeur Sanders. And then there's Dylan Gabriel. I mean, this is not it's not a hard thing to read. Is it right? Maybe not, but I told you what Mike T said. I treat everybody fairly. I don't treat everybody equally.
Right.
You can do something that the other person can't do. Dylan Gabriel ain't going to get to the quarterback. Hell, he might not even be at quarterback. So what are we complaining about?
Yeah.
Game 2 tonight of the NBA Finals with the Knicks being in
Jamie's
the
geared
NBA
up.
Finals. Oh, he's excited.
He is. He was just clapping.
No way. Awesome.
I thought that was Carey.
The Charles Oakley situation with Knicks owner Jim Dolan has been brought back up because Charles Oakley, obviously connection to the New York Knicks. They're in the finals. He wants to support. However, gentlemen, apparently he can't go to Madison Square Garden to watch his team play.
He got booted.
He got banned for life, didn't he?
Several years ago, yeah.
Wasn't it for life? Wasn't it a lifetime ban?
I don't know if it was for life.
So-
Maybe you're right.
Go ahead, sorry.
Adam Silver addressed this and said, "It is a shame that I tried. Michael Jordan tried too, as you said, to broker peace between Charles and Jim Dolan. Our efforts were unsuccessful. I think it's unfortunate for the NBA that this is an ongoing situation. But as you know, it's currently wrapped up in litigation. I tried my best, so I don't really see anything else I can do at the moment." Charles Oakley thinks that's BS from Adam Silver. He believes the 2017 meeting sounded cleaner and more meaningful than it ever became. And then he was upset that Adam Silver essentially drugged Michael Jordan into this as well. So that's being brought all that again, that's from almost 10 years ago. But because the Knicks are in the limelight right now, they're in the NBA Finals. This is a big situation. What do you guys think of the matter? Should he be able to go watch, his team play?
Not if the owner kicked him out.
Right.
I don't know if he wants to go watch his team.
I think he does.
He's such a
He is on the
spiteful
road.
guy too. He'd rather never go again than take a knee to that guy.
I don't know that they would be having the conversation. Obviously, he reached out to Adam Silver to try to, I would assume, otherwise I don't think Adam Silver would have just put himself in the middle of a beef between James Dolan and Charles Oakley, unless he was, someone asked him to do it. But yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I thought it was a lifetime ban that him and did they almost get in a fight? Or he almost fought James Dolan, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
He was so here's the
he
incident.
got mixed up with security because
So on February 8th, 2017, Oakley was involved in an altercation at Madison Square Garden as the Knicks faced the visiting Clippers. According to the Knicks, Oakley was ejected from the arena after he alleged to have yelled at James Dolan, the executive chairman of Madison Square Garden, and refused to stop, an allegation he denies. There are also accounts of Oakley hitting a security guard in his face and shoving another guard before being dragged away from the game and handcuffed. He was charged with 3 counts of misdemeanor assault and criminal trespassing. In a statement, the Knicks stated that Oakley came to the game tonight and behaved in a highly inappropriate and completely abusive manner. He was ejected and was then arrested by the New York City Police Department. In response, Oakley claimed that he sat down in his seat and saw the Knicks owner, James Dolan, look at him, and within 4 minutes, he was being asked to leave the arena. He says that he didn't become combative until he was asked to leave for no apparent reason.
Now, the thing that doesn't work in Charles Oakley's favor is like track record, history.
Yeah.
The Charles Oakley, there's been a number of people notorious for slapping the hell out of teammates, other NBA players, like slapping them. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just kind of his thing. They know he slaps people. He knows he slaps people. And if you have that track record and then someone says, yeah, he's being unruly, who are you going to believe?
Yeah, you're going to...
Me or your lying eyes?
Yeah, you're going to believe in the guy that smacks people. That was abusive.
He probably was aggressive in that moment. Now, people can change. People do change. But, if James Dolan is like, nah, I don't want him here. And last I checked, he's the owner of the New York Knicks.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, good luck.
Sounds like he got more than one slap per year. That's what I'm hearing.
He probably did.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. He signed a better deal.
Good for him, man.
Signed a better deal than us.
Yeah.
All right, it's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Are the Blues in position to trade for Dylan Larkin? It's next on 101 ESPN. Battlehawks play on Sunday. They got their home playoff game against the Louisville Kings, and it should be a great environment at the Dome. If you've seen your Battlehawks a couple times during the regular season, fantastic. If you haven't seen them at the playoffs yet, well, then get your tickets at uflbattlehawks.com. You got the playoff game on Sunday, June 7th at 5 p.m. Battlehawks will host the Kings in a playoff game right here in St. Louis. You know that the tailgate scene will be fun. The city will be abuzz, and the team has done its part by securing home field advantage. So now it's time to pack the Dome, make some noise, and grab some friends. You can head down there. Maybe got a smaller family that you want to bring down, and maybe some of the kids that have gotten into football lately or flag football recently, and they want to go down and see what the Battlehawks are all about. Great. Again, tickets are available right now. Game is expected to be one of the hotter tickets this season. Get your tickets today at uflbattlehawks.com. Again, uflbattlehawks.com, and make sure you head down to the Dome on Sunday, June 7th at 5 p.m. as the Battlehawks hopefully knock off the Kings and reach the United Bowl. uflbattlehawks.com. 4, your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. Before we dive into the Blues, get some news from the Cardinals. They just tweeted out 3 minutes ago. Newt is back. Outfielder Lars Nootbaar has been activated from the 60-day IL. Here's some moves following this injury update. Right-hander Matt Swanson has been recalled from AAA Memphis. Sorry about that. Infielder, outfielder Thomas Sajaci has been optioned to Memphis. Probably a good thing, even after the triple and the recent home run. And right-hander Ryan Fernandez has been placed on the 15-day IL, lower back pain, which is retroactive to June 2nd. So there you go. Lars Nootbaar activated. Ryan Fernandez placed on the 15-day IL. Matt Swanson has been recalled from Memphis. Thomas Sajaci has been optioned to Memphis. So Newt's going to be back. We have not played the lineup game yet. We haven't seen a lineup yet. So I imagine, guys, that Newt will be either third or fifth in the lineup. But we'll find out soon. All right, Jamie. Hit us with that cold truth. Are the Blues in position to trade for Dylan Larkin?
Well, I mean, this is a weird question because it's a tough one to answer because the Blues have enough as far as assets are concerned to acquire Dylan Larkin. Mm-hmm. They do. The Army and Steiner have done a tremendous job of basically compiling enough draft capital and young talent that they could almost get anybody via trade. Do they want Dylan Larkin? He's never had 80 points in a season. He's been the number one guy. He's making number one center money right now. He'd be your number two center because Robert Thomas is better overall, certainly higher point production per game. Dylan Larkin, I don't even know. I can't remember if he's even played a playoff game in his career. Maybe way back when, but it's been a while for him. And he's a little bit outside of that window of what the Blues are trying to go with. Now, that being said, if I'm going to talk out of both sides of my mouth, his contract will be up about 34 years old, so it's not like you're getting the horrible years of Dylan Larkin where it's going to be so bad that you can't stand to look at it anymore. Mm. He is a good two-way forward. He just won a gold medal with Team USA in the Olympics. He is a captain for the Red Wings, the captain for the Red Wings, so you're bringing the guy with leadership qualities to this team. I guess the Blues have to figure out who they see in that second-line center role. Do they really think that Dalibor Dvorsky can jump enough come training camp that he can be that guy? If not, do you run it back with Pius Suter? Because I don't think he's a second-line center. I think he's a third-line center, but so is Dvorsky. So you see where I'm going. You have a bunch of third-line centers or fourth-line centers. You don't have a second-line center. Mm-hmm. Now, what's it going to cost you? Ultimately, here's what I can tell you about Steve Yzerman. And we have Jonathan Drouin right now. The Blues do. Jonathan Drouin on their roster. Jonathan Drouin wanted to trade way back when, demanded a trade out of Tampa Bay eons ago. You know what Steve told him?
Go chase yourself?
Just shut your mouth. I'll trade you when I feel like it.
I'm the captain now?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Drouin sat there for a year.
Rotted.
And then he traded him to Montreal. You know for who?
I do. Give me a hint.
He's Russian.
Sergei Fedorov.
Close enough. Sergachev, the defenseman, who ended up being really friggin' good for Tampa, and now he's like 1 or 2 in Utah with them. Mm-hmm. So Steve Yzerman waited long enough to where he could find somebody willing to give him what he thought was a productive trade. As of right now, the Red Wings are also a team that need center icemen. So if they trade away Dylan Larkin, they're stuck. They're the St. Louis Blues of the Eastern Conference. They don't have a second line center. Mm-hmm. So why would you trade from a position that you currently need? Like trade it away,
right? Yeah, just because.
And if you think you're going to throw your garbage at Steve Yzerman, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So for the Blues, like what Steve Yzerman's going to say is, I want Dvorsky, Lindstein, or Jiricek. I want all of your blue chippers because that's the area where I'm at with Moritz Seider, Lucas Raymond, all the young guys that they have. They're kind of in the same spot as the Blues, although I think they're a little further ahead because a lot of their young guys are actually the total core of the team. So I just don't know if the Blues would have the appetite to let it sting as bad as it's going to for Dylan Larkin.
Well, and you have to take into consideration he has a no-trade clause as well. So if he were to be traded...
Well, we don't think about that stuff here in St. Louis.
That doesn't matter. You override that. You hit the little button and you override it. What the hell are you talking about?
He would essentially dictate where he would want to go. I'm looking at some of these different articles, and who knows what these people know, but they're just throwing out different destinations that would work best for Dylan Larkin. The Blues are nowhere on those lists. You know, it's the Wild who need a center. It's the Habs who just went to the Eastern Conference Final. The Sabres, Eastern Conference Final. The Sharks, who have an upcoming superstar on their team. And the Flyers, who just made the playoffs. These are teams that are ascending where we don't really know what the Blues are doing right now. Who's to say that he would even want to come here?
I do have a question. If he were traded here and Robert Thomas is still here, who's the first-line center?
Between Larkin and Thomas? Oh, Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you asked that question. Is that an ego thing for Dylan Larkin?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him. He says he wants to go play on a winning team. So, not that St. Louis can't be a winner, but I don't think anybody would put the Blues right now as a winning team, a contender.
Yeah, they weren't on any of the lists that I was perusing around the interwebs.
The Minnesota Wild keep getting tossed around a lot because they're in that window. They are seeking a top center iceman, and Bill Guerin has history with Dylan Larkin from the U.S. team and having won a gold medal. Now, again, guys, Steve Yzerman is going to make you bleed. He's going to hurt you in this trade because he has no motivation to trade this player. Stevie don't care. Like, I know he doesn't care. Like, you guys think Army's heartless. This guy might be worse. And I mean it with all the respect in the world because I played with Steve for 3 years. I love him. He's a friend of mine. He will never be pushed around. Like, ever. He'd rather do the opposite just to show you you're not bigger than the organization. And people go, well, that's bullshit. He had to be that way. When he was the captain of the Detroit Red Wings, go back and look at the Hall of Fame rosters that they had. If Steve Yzerman, who was the captain, wasn't a savage, that locker room would have been in turmoil because everybody would have been running it the way they want to do it. Instead, Steve Yzerman toed the mark, and nobody was bigger than the crest on the front of the jersey, including Steve Yzerman. So if you think he's going to crumble now, like, forget about it.
Sure.
It's just not going to happen. So Dylan Larkin, I think he approached this, like, really bad. His agent should have quietly said to Steve Yzerman, quietly, like, never leaked it, said, listen, here's a list of teams that Dylan would like to go to. Here's a list of the teams he will waive his no trade to. Can you find him a deal? He's been in Michigan forever. He's been a Red Wing his whole career. Like, he just wants to go on. Okay, Steve, then, okay, let me get to work.
Sure.
But now, when you call out Steve Yzerman, good luck.
Yeah. That's Jamie Rivers. It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Well, we just said that Lars Nootbaar has been activated from the 60-day IL. We've been wondering where he'll be in the lineup. We have an opportunity to play the lineup game next on 101 ESPN. To quote Jamie Rivers in the break, this one should be fun. Time to play the lineup game here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Let's start off with the news. If you missed it, we just noted at the top of last hour, the Cardinals have recalled Matt Swanson from AAA Memphis. They have sent down Thomas Ajayce. They have placed Ryan Fernandez, right-hander, on the 15-day IL with lower back pain, retroactive to June 2nd. And they have officially recalled and activated Lars Nootbaar from the 60-day IL. You guys ready to play lineup game?
Go.
All right. Brady Singer's on the hill for Cincinnati. He is a right-hander.
Show us J.J. Weather.
What are we doing? What the hell's going on?
No, show us J.J. Weather.
No.
See? You don't even talk about things.
That's not my bad, dog. What are we doing here?
Oh, now what's we? What are you, French?
No, I'm just saying, not we as in here, like we as in downtown. What are we doing here?
I thought Marsh was joking for a second.
No.
Okay, well, this is Newt then.
Leading off?
Yeah. Who else would it be? Mason Wynn?
Go ahead.
Jamie, you good with Newt?
Well, I'm fine that you're actually discussing it with me. You knew that was coming.
I did.
Yeah, why not? Let's newt it up.
All right. Show us Lars Taylor Tetsui Nootbaar.
Captain, you hear me?
Oh, my goodness.
On your left.
That's awesome. That's a good one. Okay. Wow. Interesting.
So where the hell's Weather Boy going to be
What the
then?
hell just happened?
Yeah.
What happened? What are we doing here?
He shows a lot of promise in that Memphis outing.
So we were wrong that he'd be fifth. The T-Bone was wrong that he'd be third. Remember that discussion yesterday?
Correct. He's first, man.
He's first.
He's an on-base guy, man.
Ain't
Herrera's
first,
going to
you're
punch
last.
him in. Show us. Herrera.
What's your favorite position?
Designated hitter.
That's cool.
You were hoping it
with
wasn't
me.
that,
It's
eh,
not
Gary?
my
I was.
favorite,
You were
but
so
I
hoping.
do
You know, that's the difference between you and me, Gary.
Nah, it's actually
Yeah,
not.
it's a difference,
the
you
one
know?
thing we have in common.
I sit here and
We
I want to
gotta-
lift you up. You want me to be wrong. You want me to be wrong.
To make me feel better?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
At the sacrifice of the team.
Kyle Leahy on the bump tonight, by the way. So Yvonne Herrera is DHing, most likely. I mean, who knows now?
Never know.
All right. Carey?
Alec Burleson?
I think you would be right.
Show us Alec Burleson.
He's not some magic star.
What? You're insane. He's a huge star at this specific sliver of time.
Jordan Walker. Yeah. Show us Jordan Walker.
That one touched the ground. That one touched the ground.
Yeah. What's going on there? I'm just fixing something that's been bugging me.
Wait a minute. What have we here?
All right, would you plug in Weather Boy here at 5?
I don't like how you're calling him Weather Boy.
That's just part of the thing.
Yeah, but yes.
I think he would go.
I don't think he's any further than
I agree.
fifth. Unless he's not in the lineup.
Again?
And then we'd
right,
have
no, I
to
know.
figure out what's going on.
Right.
That'd be 3 days off. Mm-hmm. Who does that? Who needs 3 days when you're like 23?
Amen.
Yeah. Jamie, go ahead.
Show us J.J. Weather.
Not great.
Why'd you whisper it?
Guys, I really wasn't sure. It's my fault, guys. I should have been more assertive.
All right. Is this Nelson?
Okay, so hang on. So is JJ just not in again? Or-
I don't think JJ.
Okay, this could be Newton. Newt could be in center. And then
Okay.
Velasquez is in left. If this is the Velasquez, but I don't know.
I think Velasquez has earned more opportunities. In my opinion, I think he's doing a great job behind Jordan Walker. I would say Velasquez. That's just me, though.
All right, go for it.
Show us Nelson Velasquez.
You are so wrong.
It's not Mason Wynn, is it?
I don't think so. You wouldn't move Gorman back up.
Well, as a right-handed pitcher.
Why wouldn't you?
Okay. Who have we said here? We've said
almost everybody.
J.J. Nelson.
And that's it.
Yep.
All right, show us Nolan Gorman.
You're wrong.
Okay, boys, this is not good.
Maybe it is
Friday.
Mason Wynn. Who else could it be? What are we missing? All right.
Who wouldn't make sense?
Jimmy Crooks.
For me?
Jimmy Crooks wouldn't make sense here.
Go for it.
Show us Jimmy Crooks.
Stupid.
Okay, really?
Didn't make sense.
I said it was going to make sense.
Show
asked
us.
for that.
Show us. Can we just? We might as well let this one.
Go
Are we
for it.
starting to
Show
run
us.
downhill?
Yeah. Show
We're
us
on
Mason
tilt.
Wynn.
What a shame.
Okay. Show us Torres.
Hello, Brian.
To the big show.
Took me a second to find it. I didn't actually expect you guys to say his name.
Yeah.
Okay, where's
Isn't that
Torres
funny,
playing then?
Left field. And Newt is in center.
Yep.
Okay, so who's this then?
Mason
J.J.
Wynn.
Weatherholt.
I don't know if Witherholt's in the lineup. If he's not in the
He's
top
got to be
five,
hurt then.
yeah.
Maybe we just don't know.
We clearly don't.
Clearly. But maybe he is here.
What do you say? I say no. I say win.
I think
we would have
if
known.
JJ's playing, he's ahead of Win.
Yeah. I think we would have known if something was.
Yeah.
There's no way Torres is
Banged
batting
up.
ahead of Weatherholt.
Well, he is right now.
I'm saying this is Mason Wynn and Weatherholt's not in the lineup.
Well, who's
Go
playing
ahead.
second base then?
God, I hate when he gets this way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about it.
No, you're yelling at us.
Show us Mason Wynn.
See?
Shortstop.
Your
Go
face.
for it.
No, forever. Shortstop.
We aren't in the top 10. Wait.
This is bull.
He's the best in the business.
Best arm in baseball.
Never doubted you. Great job, man.
So is this Jimmy Crooks? What are we missing? We're missing a second baseman.
We don't know where anybody's
We're missing
playing.
a third baseman.
Yeah.
This is probably.
So this is Gorman.
This is Gorman.
Yeah, this is Gorman Fisherman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show us. Nolan Gorman.
We need 38 home runs, 120 RBIs.
I'm ready to go in, Coach. Just give me a chance. I know there's a lot riding on it, but it's all psychological.
So we need a catcher now.
Okay.
It's
And
Jimmy.
a second baseman?
And a second base. So it's
Fermin?
Fermin, in my opinion, Fermin and Paez. I think Paez is getting the nod here.
Okay.
I don't necessarily want that, but that's my opinion.
Okay.
Show us Jose for me.
Oh, wow.
I thought you just said that.
No, I guess we're going for it.
What the hell?
This has been the worst lineup in a while.
Do you think it's Crooks or Paez here? This is really
Crooks.
Go ahead.
Show us Jimmy Crooks.
Who are you? Nobody. No. I know you. He was at that party with me, the one I was telling you about. Remember? He's Jimmy's brother, the guy, the singer.
This has got to be the Ferminator,
What?
right?
What's up?
Is it not J.J. Weatherholt?
Oh, we doing double leadoff?
No. Weatherholt 9? No way. No way. Wow. No. I refuse. I'm not saying it.
Then say Jose
neither
for
are
me.
you.
Say Jose for me then.
Yeah.
Show us Jose for me.
Show us JJ Weatherholt.
No.
Son of a. Well, what do you wasn't Ferminator either.
Who's playing second base?
Who do they have left on the roster?
Who are we
Is
missing?
Prieto still here?
No.
Yeah, no, he's
no,
not.
he's not. No. You got-
Who's here?
So JC's gone.
He's gone. Who the hell are we missing?
Unless Torres is playing second base, Newt is in left, and then this is Victor Scott.
What,
Show
Torres
us
plays
Victor,
the
show us
infield?
Victor Scott.
Feels good.
Oh,
my God.
I didn't even know Torres played the infield.
65.
Nobody
tops.
He doesn't even know.
He is an infielder / outfielder.
No,
He's a
He's
Cardinal.
played
He's a
25
Cardinal.
games at second base in AAA this year.
There you go.
there
25.
we go.
Whole 25, huh?
Bring him up.
All right. Go ahead, Marsh.
Just to let you gentlemen know, and for everyone out there, J.J. Weatherholt, this is according to Derek Gould, lower half out of the lineup for his second consecutive game.
Well, what? That would have been good to know.
Yeah.
Before the dang
us
gone.
before.
Well, hey, it shows us. It
Can't tell you those information.
it
playing the
shows us
lineup
that
game.
we're legit. We play the lineup game straight.
No clue.
If a player's inactive, we kind of need to know.
Oh, hey, Jamie, I don't make the rules.
I don't look at the lineup, but like.
Hey, don't make the rules. You do. Go ahead, Marsh. All right.
Clearly.
Leading off, playing left field, Lars Nootbaar. Batting second, your DH, Ivan Herrera. Batting third, first baseman, Alec Burleson. Your cleanup hitter in right field is Jordan Walker. Batting fifth, playing second base, Brian Torres. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Batting seventh, third baseman, Nolan Gorman. Batting eighth and catching is Jimmy Crooks. And batting ninth, in center field, Victor Scott the second.
Back. Stay fair! Stay fair, stay fair!
Go foul, go foul!
I don't believe what I just saw!
Home run!
All right, Marsh. We're still tied, right?
Yep, your ball, your ups.
Okay. Give me Lars Taylor, Tetsuya Newpar.
Figured that was coming.
You. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Give me the guy who hit a home run against Cincinnati last time they played, Jordan Walker.
Okay.
Give me Herrera.
Give me Alec Burleson.
I live and die with that choice.
All right, there you go. Wow.
That was rough.
Home run derby.
That was terrible.
All right, our Battlehawks are in the playoffs. They're hosting the Louisville Kings on Sunday, and Damone Harris, defensive end and pass rusher, will join us next. Talk a little Battlehawks football here on 101 ESPN. Damone Harris, the defensive end for the Battlehawks, to join us. Battlehawks playing on Sunday at 5 o'clock at the Dome, UFLBattlehawks.com for tickets if you're looking for a home playoff date or game. And looking forward to it. So we'll talk to Damone Harris here in a second. We did get some texts after we played the lineup game about how we don't read. It's true. We do not. Reading's optional here in the Fast Lane.
Well, once we know we're doing the lineup game, we stop looking at
they're
social
saying,
media because people post it everywhere.
Right. They're also saying, well, why didn't you guys read that he had, a sore leg yesterday? That still wouldn't have prevented me from choosing J.J. Weatherholt, the leadoff spot, just because he had sore legs.
People play through things all the time.
And Derek Gould reported that he was likely to play. So
this is Derek's fault.
No. This isn't Derek's fault.
Anthony says it's the texter's fault.
It's the texter's fault.
Who the hell are y'all texting?
Well, then
not all texters.
Why did he just
those
blame
texters.
Derek,
the specific texter.
Oh, that specific
Derek's
texter?
a friend of the station.
He wasn't blaming Derek.
He kind of said Derek.
Well, he was reiterating what Derek wrote. Now, Derek is not JJ.
No, it's
Derek. So he cannot. He's not in his body like the movie that Anthony was trying to get us to watch. He was trying to get Swapping Bodies movie, and I was like, Anthony, that sounds
It's bad, man.
He tried to get me to watch that one, too.
He tried to get us both to watch it. Like, you're Swapping Bodies.
Yeah, see, it's terrible.
Why don't you come over? I got this movie. I was like, what?
I think... You watch it at your house.
I'm like, why is it a VHS?
You haven't returned that VHS of mine.
Yeah,
Let me fast forward it to the best part.
I don't think so.
It was earmarked.
That movie was jacked up. I told Carey about it right away. I said, listen, man, this thing, I can't unsee this. It's just one of those deals where I'm like, I kept picturing myself in that situation, and I just...
Couldn't get past it?
I couldn't get past it. I mean, could you imagine? Wind up playing a game, which you switch bodies, and then that person in your body perishes. Now you're stuck.
You're watching it happen.
It's terrible, CD.
Well, not that bad because the body you're in still is alive and well. So I guess
it depends
whose body you're in.
Right.
I mean, you're alive. You're in somebody else's body.
Whose body would you like to be in, Anthony?
No, I'd like to be in my own body. That's what I'm saying,
No, but
Jamie.
it couldn't be in yours.
I don't want to switch bodies. I want mine. Everything's cool. I don't want...
You don't want anyone else's body?
I don't want anyone else's body.
Well,
Just want myself.
I mean, if you could.
Jamie, this is the problem with this movie. Get you thinking like that.
Like what? It's
And
just a
bad
question.
things happen.
It's like the questions you have with your buddies when you're all in a circle at a fire, eh, Marshy?
Throwing darts.
Yeah.
At each other's legs.
Beer darts.
Beer darts.
In
Which is a very fun game. You guys haven't probably looked into it.
I won't look into that game.
My
You have
computer
a
wouldn't let
sick
me do
mind.
it.
You have a
Can't
very
look that
sick mind.
stuff up on the work computer.
You absolutely
There's
can.
a firewall on my computer for that.
Oh, boys.
Oh, man.
Battlehawks again. They play on Sunday. Can we get a dub?
I thought you were gonna say, "Can we get a coco?"
No, can we get a dub here? Battlehawks. You know, our guy Anthony Becht. Remember a year ago, made all sorts of promises to us. How we'd be on the sidelines. How I'd basically be calling the offense for them that day. He made certain assertions.
I don't think he said that. I think you implied that, and he politely, because Anthony's a great dude. Politely, no, Anthony Becht. You're a great dude too, but Anthony Becht is who I was speaking of.
Not as good as him, apparently.
He was.
I didn't do that.
You see how he does that? There's something wrong with him.
Big time.
Anthony Becht did not say you could actually call a play. He said he would get us on the sideline. He made no promises of actually calling plays.
In fairness to our Anthony, how many championships have you won as a coach?
It'll be 2.
2. Anthony Becht even make it to the final? I mean, I don't know. Let me check the history books here. Nope.
I believe what my lawyer is saying is that I probably should be calling those games.
Anthony Becht may have wanted a couple of the plays out of Anthony's playbook.
Appreciate you, Jamie.
Just
Thank
saying,
you.
Carey.
All
I believe in our
1,500
guy.
plays he has.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in our guy.
Thank you.
I don't know what your problem is.
I believe in him too.
Apparently not.
Do you think we should call Ricky Prohl and just tell him what the situation is? Say, hey.
What was
Hey,
offered
Ricky.
to us?
Hey, Ricky, it's Gary
Who was
calling.
this Gary?
Ricky, this is Corey Davis, otherwise known as Gary Davis to you. Here's the situation. Anthony Beck promised that we'd be on the sidelines.
You guys think the Battlehawks need to win this championship?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, they need to win this
UFL
game.
needs them to win this championship. I've said it for 2 years now.
UFL's been waiting for this team. I mean, it's been to this point where they've gotten to the playoffs.
They're like the Hurricanes.
And the playoff games have not been great either. So maybe this will be the year. Playing some good defense. Offense has been optional at times. But all right, so Battlehawks again, they take on the Louisville Kings on Sunday. We just did the lineup. Lars Nootbaar is back, and he's leading off. J.J. Weatherhold is dealing with some sore legs. He's got a lower body injury, Jamie. Lower body injury.
Could mean a multitude of things.
Kyle Leahy, who's 5-3 with a 4.25 ERA. He's on the hill and will oppose Brady Singer, who's 2-5 with a 6.18 ERA. Herrera is hitting second. Burleson hitting third. Walker fourth. Brian Torres is playing second base, and he's hitting fifth. Mason Wynn sixth. Nolan Gorman seventh. Jimmy Crooks is your catcher, and he's hitting eighth. And then Victor Scott is hitting ninth. So that's your lineup tonight against Brady Singer, Cardinals, and Reds. They've got a 3-game set at Busch Stadium. A couple of other notes. We had talked about this a little bit earlier in the show, but the Bears have edged closer to a move for a new stadium, just not in Illinois. It would be located in Northwest Indiana, in Hammond, Indiana. And this is after the Bears Board of Directors voted Thursday to advance their stadium development in Hammond, Indiana, with the exact site still to be determined. This is the first time that the Bears Board has voted on any stadium site. It does not mean that the Bears will leave Chicago, but it does look like they're drawing closer and closer, potentially getting a new home, and that new home would actually be in the state of Indiana.
I was just talking to our good guy, Tim Virgin, over on K. Shee's studios right across from us, and pop in from time to time, or he pops out to say hi and talk about things. He asked me about if we talked about the Bears yet, and he's a Chicago guy. He's not happy. He's not happy.
I don't blame him.
He said, and I quote, in the fight song, it says something about the state of Illinois. Like, boom. Like, he's like, what are you going to do now? Going to change the song?
You better.
The pride of Illinois, he said. So, no, is the pride of Hammond?
That's the pride of Illinois right there.
Well, actually, he's from St. Louis.
Yeah, but Illinois Fighting Illini.
ILO. Maybe they'll have a win, like a win graphic. It says win, and like the I and the N is a different color than the W to make Indiana stand out.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I like that. Kind of like the Big Ten, but they got the 11.
Yeah. Even though there's like
now there's
45,000
teams. Yeah.
18.
People aren't happy. That's just what I'm saying.
Chicago Bears, give me a call. I won't answer.
Oh,
They'd
wow.
probably be coming from Indiana anyways.
All right, it's Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Does NIL actually help the NFL? We'll dive into that next on 101 ESPN.
It is that time of year, and even as the weather gets warmer and warmer, there will be more critters around your property. Whether it's mosquitoes, ticks, ants, spiders, roaches, we got moles in there, sometimes mice. You don't want any of that stuff. That's why you call my friends over at Amco Ranger. They are an A-plus BBB rated business. All the employees are really well trained or licensed, and they just do a fantastic job. They have 60 years of experience serving the St. Louis and St. Charles area, and they are my first call. And when they show up, they do a thorough inspection of your entire property, and they kind of highlight probable situations for you. They highlight where there might be some action, and then they go to work. And then when they're done, you get a full breakdown as to what they have performed in your yard or on your property and what the next steps are, and they're there every time. And if for some reason you're not happy or you don't think that's working enough, just give them a call. They'll come back out and they will make it right, because customer service is number one for them. So please give them a call. Tell them Jamie Rivers sent you in. That number 636-441-2845. 2847. That's 636-441-2847. Or you can visit amcoranger.com.
ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. Lars Nootbaar is back, and he is leading off tonight as the Cardinals take on the Cincinnati Reds. No J.J. Weatherholt. We played the lineup game earlier today. If you missed that, or if you missed anything from today's show, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page, and you'll find all of our shows there. And it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. Once again, Cardinals Reds, 7:15. Kyle Leahy on the mound tonight for the Cardinals. Tonight on 101 ESPN, we have Game 2 of the NBA Finals. The Knicks lead that series 1-0. Spurs-Knicks pregame starts at 6:30. Tip-off is at 7:30. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
It's Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Does NIL actually help the NFL? Now, Carey, you posted this in our group Google Doc, and it's kind of an interesting question. So I'll let you set it up so I don't make it all clunky.
So one of the things that NIL obviously does is pays players to be college football players. So there's not really a rush to get to the NFL, to get paid, to start making NFL money. Now, obviously, NFL money is different from NIL money, but I think the NIL has provided an opportunity for players to stay in college for an additional year to gain more experience, to get more opportunities, to show that they are ready for the next level and not being thrusted into a situation where you have a situation like Mitchell Trubisky, who I think had 11 starts in college. Trey Lance didn't have many starts in college. Like, those players probably would have benefited from another year, maybe two, with an opportunity to play more, get more reps, get more opportunities, get more film, and gain more experience before being thrusted into the NFL as a higher draft pick and not being ready to play. And so I was reading this article on Yahoo, and it was talking about, Dante Moore, the Oregon quarterback, who a lot of people thought may enter the draft, decided to go back. I'm sure having NIL money aided in that, because when I was in college, you definitely were trying to get to the NFL because you weren't being paid.
Yeah,
most of us. And so you were trying to get to the NFL. It talked about him, talked about other players, and then it went to how the NBA implemented that 1 year out of high school rule where you could not go straight from high school to the NBA, which was basically a way of the NBA trying to help teams help themselves, because they were drafting all of these high school kids with the expectation that they were going to be Kobe, that they were going to be Kevin Garnett. And we know that there's only one Kobe. There's only one Kevin Garnett. So most of those guys were failing and faltering and not having the success. You have a few that did, Tracy McGrady, but then most of them were not having the same level of success as those names. So having this the NIL in place definitely helps teams, helps young players develop a little bit more, and there's not such a rush to try to get to the NFL.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, certainly. I guess it depends on what position you play, and I don't know, Carey, when you bounce around as much as these players are bouncing around, though, I do wonder if that impacts their actual development. Like, I understand the notion of you get a chance to play, you're staying because of the money in college. Right. You're playing more games in college. Theoretically, that should mean that you are spending more time developing. But we've also had conversations about, like, the offensive line, for example. They're not, if these guys are bouncing around too much, you're not getting on a steady strength and conditioning program. Yeah. You're doing weights, obviously, but you're not on the same strength and conditioning program. You're not developing along with your offensive line mates, and then you're getting thrust into the NFL, where you might not really be ready to play, even though you did spend a fair amount of time in college. So
right.
What are your thoughts on that? Because if you're bouncing around a lot, that could impact your development too.
I think it's definite for me, and I try not to be the old boomer hater. I think it does make sense to stay in the place where you started. It helps. Now, there are circumstances where maybe the opportunities are greater in other places. Maybe you want to be closer to home. Maybe another team is willing to pay you more than the team that you're currently at. But I think when athletes get to jumping around 3, 4, 5 schools, that says more about them than it does about the system and what they're not able to get done, right? If you can't get it done at 2 different Power 4 schools, going to the 3rd or 4th one ain't going to all of a sudden make you into this high-level top first-round draft pick, in my opinion, because I do think that there's something that comes along with the consistency of working with a strength program and working with that strength coach and knowing that coach, knowing where you started versus where you are now, and then going to another school and they're looking at you like, okay, we can get to that, but we're missing steps. And then the development of working with the same coach. I told you, some coaches don't know what the hell they're doing. And some people have ways of working on players to try to get them to it's incremental steps and getting you to where you need to be. And if you're bouncing around from team to team, you miss some of that maturation and some of that process and some of that progress from the coach that you were currently with. So I definitely think that does hurt, but I understand why some players do feel the need to move around to a different place. It's basically free agency every single year.
Yeah, you know the way I feel about this. I think that each athlete should be afforded one transfer without penalty unless your head coach gets fired. And once your head coach gets fired, the guy who recruited you, you're able to transfer immediately if you choose to. That to me would make more sense than the free agency every year.
Right.
That would make more sense to me than each college having to recruit their own players to stay on their team every year. But as far as like the whole college, staying in college as opposed to jumping to the NFL, there's 2 ways that I look at it. And I don't know, I don't have a clear-cut decision on which way is right or wrong. Part of me says that if you're able to be drafted or play on an NFL team or even a practice roster, it might be more beneficial for your development as opposed to watching a guy play in his 5th or 6th year of college where physically he's getting stronger every year and better, but the competition isn't necessarily up to the level where it needs to be. So just because you're physically more able to do something doesn't mean you're getting better as a player because the competition has not gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
So then no matter what you do as far as your development in college, when you jump to the NFL, that's still the NFL. That's a level of talent you haven't seen yet or played against or dealt with yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Again, like I said, I don't have a clear-cut opinion on which way's better to do it. I think that there is probably a happy spot somewhere in the middle there where you stay a little bit longer and then make the jump. If you stay too long, I almost feel like it's detrimental because then you develop certain habits that you can get away with at the collegiate level that you're not getting away with at the NFL.
Sure. Yeah, it is interesting. I wonder, guys, if, and again, we're talking about the NIL in college football perhaps creating a better situation for the NFL because players are staying in college. They know they're getting paid, and they're getting paid good money. They're staying longer in college, and then they're coming out in the NFL, and perhaps they're more ready.
Right.
I wonder, though, if the situation with NIL, if it doesn't create better players, but it creates better information. It creates more information
for the NFL.
Exactly.
Correct.
So if you're looking at it and saying, you know, the players are staying long term in college football, you know, they're going to be more ready to join the NFL.
Right.
No, I think it's more of a situation where NFL scouts, GMs, they should have better information. This player played in this system, then went to this system, then went to that system. His arm strength never really improved, or it was never really a problem. Depending, you know, whatever the position is. This player, by year 2, had only 1 pass rush move. By year 3, he's got 4. There should be more information now. Yeah. There should be less misses. Even though the NFL draft is not a perfect science, there should be less misses if players are staying longer in college. Because if that's how you are at year 3 or year 4, depending on how long you started, you should have a better idea if you're an NFL team of what that player can do on the field.
Right. Agree.
At least that's the theory.
Yeah, I just think, like I said, it is it's opportunity to make more money. And then I think about a guy like Quinn Ewers who turned down $8 million to go to North Carolina and enter the NFL draft. He got drafted in the 7th round. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's a backup, maybe third-string quarterback right now to Malik Willis, who just got $60 million, I believe, guaranteed. Like you put yourself in a position where you could have made $8 million for 1 year and played one more year of college football, probably get drafted no worse than the 7th round if you stayed another year, if you got injured. Or you said, I'm going to take a chance on myself. I'm going to go into the NFL, and you got drafted in the 7th round, and your contract right now is 4 years, $4 million, which is around, I guess that's the base salary. Now, I mean, they making good money. You're making $1 million a year as a base. Right. That ain't bad, but it ain't $8 million for 1 year.
It's not guaranteed.
And it's not guaranteed.
Yeah. Somebody should have, I mean, these NFL teams will at least give these agents.
You get draft grades.
Yeah.
You get an idea of where you're going to be drafted and if you should turn down, you know, another year of college and head to the draft, or, you know, say, yeah, I'm gonna enter the draft. Well, if you're projected as a 5th through 7th round, you know you're not going to be making $8 million that following year.
Yeah.
So
maybe he got some bad advice, or maybe he just made
maybe
he made what he thought was the best decision at the time, but in hindsight, it wasn't the right call, at least financially. Yeah. All right, it's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. We got the Gauntlet coming up next.
America is turning 250 this year, and Circa Sports is celebrating by offering all users in Missouri $250. That's right, $250. For everyone in Missouri, all you have to do is deposit $250 on your Circus Sports app. Then when you play through that deposit, Circus Sports will reward you with $250 right back into your account. But you do have to download the app and sign up. You get over to the App Store or the Google Play Store, download that Circus Sports app. It is the white logo. That is for the state of Missouri. Click on that one, sign up, then you put your $250 in, and at that point, Circus Sports is going to hit you back with $250 once you run through that money. All of that available through the app with my friends over at Circus Sports. Every day they've got fantastic plays going on, player props, great parlays, everything available on their app, as well as the best odds out there. Of any app that is available, they do have the best odds. So for any more information requiring all of this or much more, visit them at circusports.com. Again, that's circusports.com. Must be 21 or older and in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Warriors. 4 categories, 1 challenger. Can you survive the Gauntlet?
Brought to you by Blue Note Roofing. Roofing, siding, and gutters. Visit BlueNoteRoofingSTL.com for a free inspection.
It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN 401. Your time check brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter, and we welcome Greg to the program. What's up, Greg? Greg, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. Got a better signal now. Thanks, Greg. All right, Greg, would you like to take on Marsh, CD, Jamie, or me?
Let's go Marsh.
All right, Andrew Marsh gets called out. Here we go. All right, well, Greg, go ahead and tell Marsh to spin that wheel, and then we will kick him out.
You already that wheel, Marsh.
No.
Pay attention, guys.
All right, Marsh is going to make his way into the cone of silence right now. Okay. Wait till he gets out of here. All right, Greg, were you hoping for a certain category?
I was kind of hoping for random. I don't, not too knowledgeable with all the sports, so.
What do we got, guys?
Random.
Oh, okay, you got random. There you have it. All right, so you're going to get 4 random questions. Each one is worth 2 points unless you ask for the options. If you ask for the options, those questions are worth 1 point. Greg, are you ready?
I am ready.
Here we go. Generating over $670 billion in a 12-month span, what is the world's largest retailer as of 2026?
That is a tough question. $670 billion.
Want some options, Greg?
No, I think I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say Apple.
Okay. Final answer?
Final answer.
All right, question 2. On which continent would you find the world's largest desert?
Africa. Final answer.
Question number 3. Founded in January 1964, this company was originally known as Blue Ribbon Sports. Name that company.
Options.
Is it Adidas, Nike, or Under Armour?
Can you repeat the question?
Founded in January 1964, this company was originally known as Blue Ribbon Sports. Name that company.
We'll go Adidas.
Final answer? Final answer?
No, we'll go Under Armour. Final answer.
All right, Greg. Last question. Jalen Brunson led both teams in Game 1 of the 2026 NBA Finals with 30 points. Who is the only player in NBA history to record consecutive 50-point games in the playoffs?
Let's go options.
Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Steph Curry.
I'm going to go with the sharpshooter, Steph Curry. Final answer.
All right, let's bring back Marsh from the cone of silence here. Greg, how you feeling?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right. All right, Greg. Yeah, fair. At least it's a beautiful Friday.
Are you on your way home from work, Greg?
I am driving down Gravois right now.
Okay. All
Has
right.
it been a long week? You're looking forward to the weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
All right, good man. Well, Marsh is back from the cone of silence. He's got his headphones on, and he's ready to rock here. Marsh.
Yes.
Greg wanted random, and the wheel obliged. You got random.
Oh, lovely.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Generating over $670 billion in a 12-month span, what is the world's largest retailer as of 2026?
Retailer. Give me like a. It was online retail, so I would have to assume Amazon. How much was it again?
Over $670 billion.
Yeah, let's just go with Amazon. Final answer.
All right, Marshy, question 2. On which continent would you find the world's largest desert?
World's largest desert. What is the world's largest desert? What is it? The Gobi Desert? I don't know. My first thought is Africa. That seems almost too obvious, doesn't it? I don't know. Or is it the United States? Who knows? I'll just go Africa. Final answer.
Question number 3. Founded in January 1964, this company was originally known as Blue Ribbon Sports. Name that company.
Blue Ribbon Sports. Blue Ribbon Sports. Is it Fanatics? Let's take the options.
Is it Adidas, Nike, or Under Armour?
All right, I don't think it's Adidas. Man, I just watched Air not too long ago. Is it Nike? They did have, I do remember like Ben Affleck saying like, yeah, we like changed the name, whatever. I'm going to go with Nike. I'll go with Nike. Final answer.
All right, Marsh, final question. Jalen Brunson led both teams in Game 1 of the 2026 NBA Finals with 30 points. Who is the only player in NBA history to record consecutive 50-point games in the playoffs?
Consecutive 50-point games?
Consecutive 50-point games in the playoffs.
Ooh. It's a great question.
That's why you asked it.
Thank you.
I mean, there's just so many players to pick from. I have two on my mind. One is LeBron James. The other is Shaquille O'Neal. I'm going to use the options, though.
Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Steph Curry.
Michael Jordan's a pretty good answer as well. Steph Curry shoots the three. I don't know how many points that LeBron had to have when they came back and beat the Warriors in 2016. Maybe it was like 40. Was it 50? I'll go LeBron James. I don't love it, but final answer.
Okay. Let's go over these. Random. Greg versus Marshy. Why don't we start there, guys? Jalen Brunson led both teams in Game 1 of the 2026 NBA Finals with 30 points. Who is the only player in NBA history to record consecutive 50-point games in the playoffs? We just heard Marsh choose the options, and he went with LeBron James. Greg also took the options and went with Steph Curry. Correct answer is
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
It was that obvious, was it?
Michael Jordan.
Come on, boys.
All right,
It just seems so obvious.
got a 0-0 tie. On which continent would you find the world's largest desert? Without the options, Marsh went with Africa. Without the options, Greg went with Africa. Correct answer is?
Well, Africa seems like an obvious choice. Antarctica. The Antarctic Polar Desert is the biggest desert.
We're all tied up still.
Okay, the polar desert.
Yeah.
0-0. Founded in January 1964, this company was originally known as Blue Ribbon Sports. Name that company. With the options, Marsh said Nike. With the options, Greg said Adidas. We asked him for his final answer, and then he went Under Armour. So Greg's official answer for this is Under Armour. Correct answer is
Nike.
Nike. Marsh is on the board.
So glad I watched that movie.
Here's the deal. Marsh with 1 point. Greg with 0. Neither of you guys took the options for this last one.
I don't like this. What was the question again?
Generating over $670 billion in a 12-month span. What is the world's largest retailer as of 2026? Without the options, Marsh said, gotta be Amazon. Greg, without the options, and he took a second to think about this, went with Apple. If it's Apple, Greg wins. If it's any other retailer, including Amazon, Marsh wins. So it's Apple versus the field. Correct answer is
Walmart.
Greg.
You have chosen poorly.
You lose.
Greg, you got you 1-0.
Barn burner.
It really was.
Wow. Good job, Greg.
Sorry, Greg.
Have a good weekend, guys.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
I think Greg was pissed.
I think Greg was locked in.
I think
Yeah.
Greg just wants to be home.
Those were tough, man.
Yeah, they were really tough. By the way, your options were Walmart, Target, and Costco.
Okay, so these weren't online retailers.
Yeah, it says retailer.
So
But
now, let's not forget,
I'm assuming
Walmart is also online.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for sure.
So they've got brick and mortar and online.
I was just thinking everybody bought from Amazon these days.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But people
I
still
can't
go
remember-
into the store, though.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I was in a Walmart where it wasn't busy.
Oh, Walmart's always busy.
It's always busy.
Yeah,
and then
they
you got a lot of people with the Walmart delivery they do now and all that stuff. Like,
It's crazy how they only have 2 people working, though. What?
They
Two
did change
greeters?
that. That is frustrating, by the way.
I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah.
There's like 2 people doing the checkout counter.
That's only late at night.
No, it's all the time. The one out near us, they changed the lanes to all like self-checkout.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than somebody who has no idea what they're doing. Bleep, they can't check out. They don't know. They're hitting the button. Nobody can come and help them. Why don't we pay somebody to actually know what they're doing?
Why would we do that?
No.
Those people have benefits and want stuff. You know, like compensation
I'm sure they're really
for their
putting
time.
a ding into that 670
Well,
billion.
yeah, no, how do you think you get to the 670 billion?
How do you think you're going to eat if you got to pay people to work for you, Jamie?
That makes me frustrated as a former cashier and bag boy at Schnucks. If you're not taking your items and putting them in the bag correctly and going quick, it's frustrating.
Sure, yeah. Well, either way, Walmart's the answer. Marsh, you win 1-0.
Yeah,
1-0.
1-0. All right. 2026 Cardinals storylines. Going to do a little round table here. Which of these storylines has been the most surprising, believable, disappointing, not complete? We'll play that game next on 101 ESPN. This is Fast Lane on 101 ESPN 2026 Cardinals Storylines. Now, Marsh, are we cooking up these storylines, or are you going to throw some out? And then we're going to determine whether or not they're surprising, believable, disappointing, not complete.
Oh, no, we're cooking up our own.
Okay,
gentlemen.
here we go.
We have the ingredients. We're putting them in the little
blender?
The blender, whatever you want to, make.
The pot?
The pot.
The crock pot?
Oh.
The crock pot. We're going to let it simmer a little bit.
Okay, deal. All right, boys. Most surprising storyline for the Cardinals thus far in 2026. Everybody on three. 1, 2, 3. Jordan Walker.
I was going to say wins and losses.
That's a good one, too.
I thought they're going to be terrible.
What? Nah, come on, man.
Unlike you guys, I think about the team.
How do you do that?
It is a real talent.
How do you do that?
It is amazing how he can
it's
turn
that
it.
quick that he spins
It's
that mother
amazing,
trucker,
man.
doesn't it?
It's amazing. Phew.
I'd like to see the success of the team. If Jordan Walker's a part of that, that's fantastic.
Mostly because of Jordan Walker, the team has had success.
I don't know if that to be true. When's the last time he pitched a game?
Well,
not yet.
Again, with the spin rate, it's pretty impressive. That's
He's
pretty
good.
impressive.
He's good, man.
All right,
good.
for us, Jordan Walker, best surprise. He's got a 151 WRC plus. Walk rate is the highest it's been since he entered the league in 2023 at 8.4. His strikeout rate is now second lowest to what it was in 2023. And his batting average is the highest it's been. Same with on base and slug. He has been incredible this season for the Cardinals. He is the Cardinals MVP through 2+ months, and he certainly is, a fringe MVP candidate in the league, depending on how the Cardinals finish up and obviously how he does.
Agreed.
Okay.
Been outstanding.
What storyline has been the most believable? And for this, I guess you're saying predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the storyline that's been the most predictable?
Wow. I don't know if any of this has been predictable.
Go ahead, Marsh.
I was going to throw out J.J. Weatherholt.
That's what I was going to
In
a weird way, it's J.J. Weatherholt.
Yeah. Well,
it's almost like unfair to the kid.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Was it really?
You had a lot of people saying that this dude could win the Rookie of the Year, and he is living up to those expectations. Yeah. And you've heard Ollie Marmol talk about J.J. Weatherholt, even going back before he was on the Major League roster, just how much he loved J.J. Weatherholt. To me, this is believable.
But, okay, I agree with you. But here's my issue, and this is just my issue. I have a few issues. Is that believable because the Cardinals told us something? Because the Cardinals also told us that, like, Dylan Carlson was like the next Albert Pujols-esque player, Jordan Walker. Like, they told us a lot of things over the years. This happens to be one that we can believe. But all the others, like, that's where I go. I'm like, just because they said he was going to be good, I wasn't like, oh, it's a for sure thing. Now, once he started playing, I got to admit, I was waiting for the other shoe to drop. Well, when's it going to happen? And it hasn't. He has looked like a solid veteran player. He's everything they told us he was going to be. So I guess, yes, he, out of everything else on this team, is the most believable. But I just struggle because of past mistakes that they've made by telling us things about players.
Yeah, I think that's completely fair. I do. And like I said, I think it's really unfair to J.J. Weatherholt to say, yeah, we expected this, because he's been an absolute stud. It is not easy to play at this level, especially as a rookie. And he has been sensational. Did I see that score right?
Man.
The Giants are up 16-0 at Wrigley. They're up. The Giants are up 16-0. They just hung 12 on the Brewers yesterday. And they're up 16-0.
I had to look twice because I thought I was.
I don't know if the Cubs will come back to today like they did last night.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, beating the hell.
I looked up and then I looked at CD, who like had to do a double take too.
So I saw a tweet. Speaking of the Cubs, they did end up coming back and beating the Athletics last night. After they were getting smoked, and PCA another blunder in center field, which was great to see.
Do you get an error on that play? Because he didn't touch it.
I don't think he does.
He just stood there.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it.
Now he'd see it. He lost it in the lights. Too high.
Too high.
He did knock in the game-winning run, so it is what it is. But I did see a tweet that said something along the lines of, this could be the moment that the season turns around. And I was like, man, I really hope that's not the case. Doesn't look like it is.
I'm getting smoked.
Man.
A lot of runs.
All right, back to the 2026 Cardinals storylines.
Can I bring up something from the 618?
You can.
618, Nolan Gorman is the most predictable for striking out. So this could be a negative thing as well.
We went positive. Scott.
Yeah,
Victor
we went.
Scott most predictable for being no good.
That's up to you. So whatever you want to do. I like to go positivity with my.
I mean, if you want to be
Cardinals.
negative, you can be negative.
Yeah,
negative Nancy.
Speaking of which, 2026 Cardinals storyline that's disappointing.
Nolan Gorman.
Yeah,
I think he's more predictable.
Come on, man.
He can still be predictable and disappointing.
What is my biggest disappointment?
I have one that you might agree with, Anthony.
Uh-oh.
I think Mason Wynn's offense this year has not been terrific by any means.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
It's not been
you expect
satisfactory.
More, not satisfactory.
Yeah. I don't know if necessarily it has been disappointing. I don't know if it's the biggest disappointment.
We say the bullpen for most of the season.
I can go there.
You know, I can't go there if I didn't have any expectation for it. You know, here's a small. What? I didn't know
the bullpen was good last year.
Yeah, but that was like we didn't know. We didn't know coming in.
Right.
All right, I'll say biggest disappointment is that we're still having questions about Matthew Liberatore as opposed to like really knowing this is a true top of the rotation arm. And I know for a lot of people he was never going to be a top of I get that. But last year he did show signs that, you know, while not an ace, maybe somebody that can occupy the number 2 or at worst number 3 role. And he could still do that. But I think it's disappointing that we still have these questions. And a lot of the same things that he's struggling with a lot of the same things that he did a year ago. I will say, though, the stuff looks much better over his last 3 starts.
We got a text from the 314. We've already moved past this one, but I will say it anyways. From the 314, Jamie is the most predictable for being right and handsome.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Wow. Who wrote that?
The 314.
Ashley.
It's not her number. Wow, this person is definitely first star of the day. That's all I have to say.
First star consideration at the very least.
At the very least.
Could be others.
Come on.
Other stars in the running.
Give them a name. Like a genius like that with just a 314.
Should we give him a name? I can type in a name right now. Jamie's biggest fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And we can drum something up as the show goes along.
Yeah, we workshop it.
Maybe they'll text in.
They could.
Right. Yeah, what would you like as a nickname? You tell us.
It's up to you. All right, 2026 Cardinals storylines. Wrap it up here. Not complete yet. What is not complete? What is incomplete? What's the biggest incomplete storyline?
Lars Nootbaar.
Oh, wow. Very timely of you. Very timely of you.
Dustin May.
Ooh.
Okay.
Along that line, with both of these players, not complete is trade deadline results or thought process.
So, in other words, still up in the air about whether or not what you're going to do.
Yes.
Okay. For me, not complete would be, what would be the best not complete? What about Nolan Gorman?
He had a lot of categories in this one.
You know, I don't know if I necessarily believe that he's incomplete. But
314 says,
kind of took all the good ones.
Will Walker keep it up? Incomplete.
Yeah. Undetermined, I would say. All right. Good stuff. Marsh, you got one more?
Yeah, different 314 says you are all handsome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all of us are handsome.
Now that is the number 1 star.
Kind of takes away from Jamie's singular.
Yeah, but still,
doesn't take away. Marsh, I told you before, I'm all about the team.
That's
Surround
true.
myself with handsome devils. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm. That's how you circle the segment back. Circle it back.
Circle of life, some would say.
I'm just blown away. Amazed.
Yeah, he's something else, that Jamie Rivers.
Pretty good.
The Jamie Barry Rivers. Air Comfort Service text line. You got any questions for us? We got our Sports Six-Pack coming up. 314-399-9646 is the Air Comfort Service text line, so feel free to send those in. We'll do Sports Six-Pack Part 1 next. Hey, this month at Auto Centers Nissan, they've got over 1,000 new and used vehicles in one easy location. They're located right off I-55 in Herculaneum, Missouri. They're just minutes from South County. They've got a bunch of choices. They've got more deals. They've got more ways to find the right vehicle for you without you having to run all over St. Louis. And right now, new Nissan Rogues, Pathfinder, Murano, and Frontier models are available with 0% APR for 60 months. And let me tell you, firsthand, I love driving the brand new Nissan Pathfinder. I love the third row. Makes it very convenient when we have the kids coming in and out of the vehicle, or, you know, the kids and their friends going in and out, and we've got a bunch of space. And again, it makes it more convenient that we got the third row with the Pathfinder, especially with three little ones. But from the driving tech, the style, it checks all the boxes for us. So highly recommend checking out the new Pathfinder at Auto Centers Nissan. Every new Nissan, by the way, also includes their 30-day return promise. Within 30 days, if you're not completely satisfied with the vehicle, bring it back. Full refund of your money and no questions asked. Plus, qualified shoppers can take advantage of no payments for up to 6 months with no money down payment needed. If you're looking for used, Auto Centers Nissan has one of the largest used vehicle selections in one location with prices marked down significantly. Select used vehicles are also available with no money down and no payments for 3 months. Over 1,000 vehicles, one location, serious savings this month. It's Auto Centers Nissan right at 555 in Herculaneum, Missouri. And you can also shop now at autocentersnissan.com.
ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. The Cardinals are back in action tonight, taking on the Cincinnati Reds. Kyle Leahy on the mound. He'll face off against Brady Singer. First pitch is at 7:15. Lars Nootbaar, by the way, is back in the lineup, and he will lead off for the Cardinals tonight. Tonight on 101 ESPN, we have Game 2 of the NBA Finals as the Spurs take on the Knicks. Pre-game starts at 6:30. Tip-off is at 7:30. Coming up next, we have part 1 of our Sports Six-Pack, so get your questions into the Air Comfort Service text line, 314-399-9646. We'll answer your questions next. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Jamie just had an audible reaction right before we came back on.
Yeah. I just got hit in the face with a brick, basically.
Whatever. Okay. I know.
Waterboy.
Oh.
And I quote, Jamie, what made you think Jeremy Lozon was going to score the first goal last night?
Why don't we make that question number 1?
Question number 1.
He had a feeling, man.
Just a hunch? What made you choose him for Bet the Board? Showed a lot of promise. Not much of a goal scorer, but seemed like a series that was trending towards a defenseman penalty killer. Sniping one.
Short-handed goal, man.
Really, guys, last night you did this to me last night? Really?
That's what you texted
us. What do you mean?
You don't think I may have been a little distracted? Other things going on, and I texted maybe the wrong thing? Really?
You know what?
That's what we do, huh?
I think
you of all people.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
I actually think, Jamie, you meant to text in last goal scorer. The odds are even crazier on that one. And your guy was on the ice for the last goal of the game.
He sure was.
So you had a hunch.
Sure did.
I think, Jamie, sometimes you forget that Bet the Board just gets you 1 point unless it's a parlay. So, like, when you start to shoot for, like, these wild odd plays, you don't get extra points for
sometimes I just like to challenge myself, too.
Sure, yeah.
Like to dig a hole so that I can hit a parlay at the end and win.
I deserve that.
What you do.
Hey. It was a 5-legger. Of course it was.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's a tough break,
Jamie. The fact that you let him do this, Marshy.
Well,
sweet, quiet, innocent Marshy lets these two a-holes do this.
It's crazy, right? I don't know how. Little does Jamie know that it was my idea.
Yeah, I don't think Carrie and I know who the hell that is.
Jeremy. Yeah.
Wow.
Jeremy Hazelbaker?
Yeah, Jeremy.
You think you know somebody.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Whatever, dudes.
News do.
Yeah, I guess it's been like a year since he scored a goal.
I mean, he's got no playoff goals in his career. In fact, only had 1 point. But he was due.
Due.
Hey, he had a great opportunity when Braden McNabb got injured. They were down to 5D man, and he had more than 13 minutes time on ice last night. So heading into the third period. So you were onto something, Jamie. Good job.
Was.
Good job. You'll bounce back.
Oh, yeah.
You always do.
Yeah, it's like a chip on my shoulder now.
Mm-hmm. A fire-up chip, too.
Yeah.
Rise up chips.
Mm-hmm. You mother.
Question number 2.
From the 636, what sport do you think is the hardest to officiate? Hockey, football, or mixed martial arts?
I don't think mixed martial arts is all that hard to officiate. I would say football. I really would, because from what I understand, I've never reffed an NFL game, at least not yet.
Not yet.
What I understand, there could be a penalty on every freaking play. Theoretically, there could be a penalty on every play that's run. Where hockey, you'll have long periods of time where you're watching the game. You can see there's not a penalty until there is one, and most of the time it's pretty visible. But in football, there's a lot of the holdings and the things like that go unnoticed or that get just passed over because it's not that bad of a hold. So I would say football.
I could agree with that. Like you said, there could be holding called on every single play. That wouldn't be fun to watch if they did. But it's a tough game to officiate with how fast guys are, how big they are, how things happen in a quick span and a quick moment to notice. So, yeah, I think football is difficult.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's so much going on.
When it's a penalty in hockey, you generally know. Like Jamie was complaining, you weren't complaining, but you were just like, I wish he hadn't done it. But you knew that was a penalty.
The guy drops when you trip him. That's
But in the NFL, like that could be a corner and a corner and a receiver running downfield. Did he trip him intentionally? Did he pass interfere him? Did their feet get tangled up? Is that a penalty? It may be called, but it may not be actually a penalty. So I do think it is. It's definitely difficult to officiate.
Yeah, it just depends on who's playing, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easier when you know who the opponent is.
No, so go ahead and say what the opponent is. Go ahead. I know you have a certain red team that's in mind. What team?
A red team? Anthony, that's your opinion.
Sometimes they're white.
They have a red helmet?
They're home or away, yep.
Yeah, that's your opinion, Anthony. In fact, that's your team.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's a different team.
Boy, when it does become his team, the officiating changes then, too.
Yeah, it is the Falcons when they wear their red helmets, Anthony.
No, they don't get calls.
They don't play important games.
You got to work. You got to work hard enough to get those calls.
Actually, it was one of the lighter digs that you had on them.
Really?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Then I leave it.
Yeah. It's more factual than like a dig.
It's not so much of a dig when it's the truth.
Right.
All right.
Question number 3.
All right, from 314, what's your opinion on the World Cup? Could be any opinion. Could be that it's too expensive to go watch.
What's that?
Well, that dynamic pricing certainly going to make a lot of people homeless.
Opinion on the World Cup.
What?
I actually love the World Cup.
People can't get to
I'm
work
not going to lie. I don't know enough about each and every player on every team and whatnot, but what I love about the World Cup when I watch it is just the passion of the players. I really do. It's pretty cool to watch, especially when you whittle it down to, the last few teams or whatnot. I think it's pretty compelling, the World Cup. And I'm not fooling anybody when I say I don't watch a whole lot of soccer, but when I do, it's usually the World Cup. And I usually make sure I'm watching Brazil, Spain, France, when they're a powerhouse. I like to watch the best teams play.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the biggest stage. It's something that obviously all of the world is watching, as opposed to we say World Series champion or world champions in football or basketball, when that really just means the United States and whoever else might be watching. But the World Cup, everybody's tuned in for that. It's the most popular. Soccer's the most popular sport in the world, and it's the best soccer.
It is.
It's the best football that you're going to see. It ever, Bob.
Nah, not better than the football we have here in St. Louis.
No, football.
Football?
Yeah. Are you saying
MLS?
What? Oh.
Best football in the world.
Oh, we got a text from 618.
Yep.
Balls and strikes has to be the hardest. Being an umpire, we did not throw that in.
Not anymore.
You get it wrong.
Actually,
get it right.
You can actually, I said it earlier, I said it before, the umpires are amazing at their job.
Yeah.
To be that close.
Right.
When they're, it's not like it's a full foot outside and they're like, strike!
Right.
No, it's literally inches of the ball that is touching the line. They're like, I told you it was a strike. I said it was a ball.
You know what? It is a home plate umpire. I didn't think it's close, to be honest.
I'll tell you what.
Different strike zones and everybody.
You know who needs the ABS challenge system? The Little League World Series.
Why is that? And why is that?
Some of those calls aren't strikes.
Okay.
No offense to those umpires. Just saying.
You know what else is underrated difficult? When you're the coach in coach pitch, and you're pitching.
On the machine or in like
no.
you're pitching?
You pitch a no-hitter?
It's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. Because you're pitching to your own kids, your own team. And these kids, I mean, one might be tiny, one might be very tall. Parents watching you. They got the video up. Hey, let's see little Andrew hit one. The code, they only get a certain amount of swings, Marsh. They accidentally throw one too slow or too hard. Yeah, God forbid you hit them.
It's your fault.
It's your fault. It's all your fault.
Don't they use a tee though if they can't hit it?
Yeah, but nobody wants to say it. It's like a shameful moment when that tee comes out.
Anthony,
You know?
it's
not a tee-ball anymore.
toss. Some of those kids don't even know how to run the bases.
Listen, none of them do. Most of them don't.
They're out there having fun.
Yeah, it's not fun for you if you're pitching. Okay, I'll just say that. Sports Six Pack Part 2 is coming up next. 314-399-9646, the Air Comfort Service text line. Keep questions. Keep sending in those questions. We'll answer them next.
Oh, baby, I've got the Zwickle Light on ice ready to go for a little get-together we're having at the Rivers House this weekend. Always love picking up that Zwickle Light from my friends over at Urban Chestnut. What I love about Zwickle Light is, yes, it's a light beer. But you know as well as I do, there's a lot of light beers. When you taste it kind of tastes like water, a little hint of beer. Not Zwickle Light. It tastes like beer. And it's only 95 calories, only 3.7 carbs, locally brewed here, so that's great. Local brewery, Urban Chestnut, they do a fantastic job. And they also do a fantastic job of just continuing to roll out great beers. How about Squirrel Works, a brand new hazy IPA? Squirrel Works, it's a smooth, hazy IPA that delivers bright tropical notes and an easy, juicy finish. You're going to love it. If you're an IPA person, you're going to love it. Even if you're not, like me, I'm not ordinarily, but I really like Squirrel Works. It is fantastic. It'll be available, too, tomorrow at the Rivers House, and it's available all over St. Louis, just like Zwickle Light. So pick some up today. You will love both of those in your cooler, trust me. If you have any more questions or you're just looking for more information, you can always visit urbanchestnut.com. Again, that's my friends over at urbanchestnut.com.
time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. And I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
Part 2 of the Sports Six Pack is right now 314-399-9646, the Air Comfort Service text line with Carey Davis and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Here's Andrew Marsh with question 4.
Question number 4.
Bill and Ted on Broadway wants to know, would you rather take a Mizorowski fastball to the helmet, get blindsided by Ray Lewis in his prime, or go one round with a peak Mike Tyson, but you have to go the full round? If you get knocked down, the clock stops until you're back up fighting again.
Yeah, I'll pass on the Mike Tyson one.
I'll take the one Mizorowski fastball to the helmet and be done with it. It's one.
Yeah, I can at least see it coming. I know it's coming. I don't see Ray Lewis coming. I don't know how much I like that because I get scorpioned in a heartbeat where my heels are touching the back of my head. Not a great feeling.
Yeah.
And as far as Mike Tyson's concerned, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Put him on skates. Do that.
Yeah, I don't think that's the
Give
offer.
yourself a chance.
Hell yeah.
I feel like
In the ring? No, I'm not. I'm good.
Right.
Because Mizorowski's going to hit me once. Ray Lewis going to hit me once. Mike Tyson might hit me 100 times, especially if the clock stops when I fall down.
Yeah, that one's kind of the easiest one.
And they got to put you in the ropes to keep you standing up.
Yeah, no thank you.
No, I'm
He
good.
might take mercy on you.
No, I don't think you would.
I
I
don't
would
think so
say you would rather be hit by a linebacker than hit by a fastball.
I agree. You could turn
I
into
just talked to you about
Mr.
getting hit in the
Myrtle.
face with a puck.
Yeah, okay.
So I do
You
have
would rather
some
be hit in the face by a puck again than be hit by a
blindsided.
linebacker?
Yeah.
Nah. Like the most you're gonna have is like the wind knocked out of you.
Yeah, or a broken back.
That's possible. But you got pants on, man. Like you ain't gonna.
I don't see him coming,
It
bro.
ain't gonna break your back, man. You'll live. You're gonna get the wind knocked out of you. You're gonna be hunched over for a few minutes, and then you're gonna get up. You get a puck to the face or a baseball to the helmet.
Yeah.
You got things ringing in there for days, man.
I'm comfortable with that.
Well, I know you got it right now, so it doesn't.
Huh?
Exactly.
I know what that feels like, though.
Maybe that's because I know what that feels like. I'm fine.
Probably.
Yeah. I get tackled. Whatever.
Yeah.
Getting blindsided is no fun. Like, I have gotten hit.
Like, what rules are we playing? Like, are we playing like the 90s rules where you could drive his helmet right through my shoulder blades? Or spear me in the back of the head with his helmet?
This is blindside.
And then land on my head and shove my face into the dirt?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you can get wrong.
You can, because I saw Hines, Ward, blindside, block, Keith Rivers, and mouth wired shut.
Yeah.
Broke his jaw. Keith was a big dude, too. He wasn't small.
Didn't see him, though.
Did not. And you running one way, not seeing what's over there, and you turn your head. Those were
If you turn your head.
Those were that.
You might get hit, wake up, and still not know what the hell hit you.
You might. Those were the best hits. Like, I mean, when you hit somebody, and they didn't like, they
feel
Well, yeah, because all their momentum is going that way, yet they don't.
Come on, man.
They don't protect themselves because they can't see it coming.
It's bad. It is. It's funny, but it's bad.
They light like a feather. You go through and you're like, did I even hit anybody? And the guy's like breathing out his ear hole.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah. Take a shot in the head.
Cubs are rallying, by the way.
What are they down? 16-2?
1.
They're roaring.
Top of the eighth?
Yeah. They're crawling back. All right, Marsh, fire away.
Question number 5.
For the 636, do you think the Cards could have a top 5 record in the next 5 years?
A top 5 record in the National League or the
In all of baseball.
Or in all of baseball?
Hit song?
Like the Super Bowl show?
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's certainly possible. I don't think anybody had the Brewers with the best record in baseball a year ago, right? So it could happen. The Tigers, before they had just an absolutely horrid collapse, they were leading all of Major League Baseball for quite a while.
Top 5 record. So
I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility.
in the next 5 years, you said,
Sure.
Marshy?
Yeah, yes, he did.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's possible. Yeah.
I'm saying yes.
Yeah, I'll say yeah. Could be.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
Like, the Braves, the Phillies, probably still going to be pretty good.
About the Dodgers.
The Dodgers are going to be good. The Brewers, you have to anticipate that they're probably going to still be pretty good. But then it's the American League where you got to start wondering who the hell is going to be at the top of the food chain up there. You say the whole league or National League?
Major League Baseball.
Okay.
Jamie just changed his mind.
I just did math.
You okay?
I get a headache. I feel like Ray Lewis hit me. Sure, let's go yes. Let's stay positive today on Friday.
It's one of those hypothetical questions. Yeah, I do. Yeah, they need the pitching, obviously, but who saw Jacob Mizorowski coming?
Oh, the Brewers did.
The Brewers did. I wish the Cardinals could have.
But even them, I mean, where was he select? He wasn't select. It's not like he was a top pick.
I don't know where they found him.
Jacob Mizorowski came in the, let's see here.
That is a first. Well, in first rounder.
He went to a junior college in
63rd overall,
Missouri.
Come on.
Second round?
Crowder College. Yeah, he originally was committed to
He's right under
Oklahoma
our
State.
nose. We didn't even know it.
Damn.
Old Crowder. Jamison Crowder.
Crowder,
home of the Crowder.
Chowders.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never heard of this
Crowder
school.
Crabs.
I'd rather not.
Looks like there's a horse as the logo, so maybe the Horsies.
Crowder Clydesdales.
I don't know.
Is it?
Jamie, did you know the answer?
No, I don't ever know the answers.
Like, why did you just throw that out there?
Because what the hell? We always do that.
The Rough Riders.
Oh, like the Ottawa Rough Riders, Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
He's from Blue Springs, Missouri. Grew up in Green Valley, Missouri. Attended Green Valley High School.
How the hell did we not find that guy?
What do you think? The new regime now.
Yeah, we would have found him now. Where the hell is Green Valley?
Is that Kansas City?
Kids out there pitching in a cornfield. We can't find him.
Tell you what, Crowder College.
KC, yeah.
He's got nothing.
That's why we couldn't see him. The other side of the
He's
state,
only
Marsh.
6'5" or 6'6".
Hey, late bloomer.
Yeah.
Crowder College has nothing on those Illinois Springfield Prairie Stars.
No, you're right about
and
that.
Definitely nothing on James Madison Mustangs.
No, you're right. True that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's wrap this thing up.
Question number 6.
All right, from the 314, I'm a big fan of the Blues trying to keep Jordan Kyrou. But what do you think they should do to try and get the best out of him, assuming he wants to stay? How do you get the best out of Jordan Kyrou?
Give him a centerman. Start with. That'd be nice.
Yeah, good start. Good.
Real centerman. And look, he's had one bad year. The year before, he had, 67 points or 70 points, and he was plus 22, something like that. And now all of a sudden he has a bad year. We're just like, we're done with this guy. I understand the frustration in sometimes watching him play. I get it. But I just think you got to give him a solid center iceman. Doesn't even have to be an all-star caliber. Just someone who's got a really good two-way game that can also get going on the offense. And how about your power play is just better overall? Everybody on this Blues team suffered point-wise because the power play was abysmal this past season. You improve your power play, and the guys who are on there get more touches. They get more points. So that's what I would say.
All right, well, there you go. Why don't we do the biggest question of the day next on 101 ESPN?
Cheap, fun.
Let's get dirty, St. Louis. It is the weekend. And actually, I was over at Dirt Cheap earlier today. The Kisker location was picking up some stuff for the weekend. And I had a couple of questions regarding a few things. And staff was awesome. Came out from behind the desk, walked some of the rows with me, and pointed some things out. We got it all settled up. And they even helped me load it in the back of my truck. That's the kind of customer service you can expect over at Dirt Cheap, and their selection's awesome. I was reminded again today as I was perusing the bourbons. I couldn't believe how many great bourbons they have. Everybody thinks that Dirt Cheap is the items. No, that's the price of things. And I sometimes forget that. Shame on me. They got great stuff over there, great prices, and I punched in my little Dirt Cheap reward app code today, too, where we start saving money immediately. You download that Dirt Cheap app, and every dollar you spend at Dirt Cheap earns you points that you can use in store. And then today I punched it in. They said, hey, you have this much available to you. I said, let it ride. I said, because I'll be back in. I'm always in there over at Dirt Cheap. Lots of great things in store, amazing things on the app, but you do have to check it out over at dirtcheapfunfun.com. Again, that's dirtcheapfunfun.com. Whatever your tastes, you will find it at Dirt Cheap. Remember to have fun, but please be careful out there. Well, I was just talking to you guys about Dirt Cheap. Well, you can find Zwickle Light and Squirrel Works over there at Dirt Cheap. And Urban Chestnut, they do a great job of rolling out unbelievable beers. Again, it's a local brewery here, so it's St. Louisans brewing beer for fellow St. Louisans. What could be better than that? And I'm often reminded every time I get together with my friends over at Dirt Cheap just how awesome they are. They work so hard. They do great things in the community, always trying to help local businesses as well. And why wouldn't they? They've got great products out right now. The new ones, Zwickle Light's been out for a little bit now. It's a light beer that tastes like beer. Gotta love that. Only 95 calories, only 3.7 carbs. It's crisp, clean, it is refreshing. And if you're a hazy IPA person overall, you have to try out the new Squirrel Works. It's available in a 4-pack or the single cans. It's smooth. It delivers bright tropical notes and an easy, juicy finish as well. Gonna love both of these beers. Pick them up at the local establishments or, again, over at Dirt Cheap. For more information regarding all of this stuff, you can always visit urbanchestnut.com. Again, that's urbanchestnut.com.
It's time for the Fast Lane's biggest question of the day. Presented by Banner Construction, the experts in James Hardy siding.
5:03, your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler with Andrew Marsh and Carey Davis. I'm Anthony Stalter. Jamie's out for the rest of the day, and he'll be back on Monday. No. Yes. Maybe. We'll see. Marsh, what's the biggest question of the day?
All right, so I saw an article on The Athletic done by Eno Saris and Brittany Giroli. Some MLB organizations are more injury-prone than others. Is that bad luck or a system issue? And if you go through this article, there's actually a lot of great information in it. But there were a few things that I just wanted to highlight. One of those being the most MLB days lost to IL from 2024 to 2026. And the reason I bring this up is because Lars Nootbaar is coming back. He's been injured, and now he's back. Aaron Judge, tough look for the Yankees. They won't be with Aaron Judge for a little bit. So I'm like, okay, let's talk about injuries, I guess. The LA Dodgers ranked number 1 in most MLB days lost to the IL from 2024 to 2026 with 3,752 days lost to the IL. The most days lost to the injured list from 2024 to 2026 throughout an entire organization is the New York Yankees. They rank number 1 at 23,381. The fewest total days lost to the IL throughout an entire organization is from 2024 to 2026. Your St. Louis Cardinals with 8,136 days lost. Now, of course, they have the list of all the other teams, how many days lost to the IL that those respective teams have. But when you look at, I just brought up 3 different teams, 3 different categories. When you see those numbers and think about the top 2 teams, like Yankees, Dodgers, I mean, they're always competitive. Compare that to the Cardinals, those 2 teams, I mean, they're losing a ton of guys to the IL. Cardinals, not so much. However, those 2 teams continue to dominate Major League Baseball, and the Cardinals have not. Like, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you see that?
Good players. I would say the Dodgers got really good players, and they get people hurt. They still got really good players to back them up. We talked about it yesterday. So the MLB days lost is just games missed. Is that correct?
And just then days lost, yeah.
And then the days lost is like the entire year. I'm trying to figure out the difference between those.
Well, just a combination of all of the players and their days lost. So like Lars Nootbaar, 60-day IL stint. Like you count those up.
Mm-hmm. That's for the day MLB days lost to IL.
For which one?
For the Dodgers. That would be
the Dodgers is MLB, so like Major League Baseball roster, not counting because this article dives into minor league players as well.
Gotcha.
We know the Cardinals have had some issues with their pitchers.
Okay. So the entire organization is all 3, like single A, double A, triple A. Okay.
Entire organization.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I think the Dodgers can sustain that because they understand that pitchers are going to get hurt. They're going to miss time. And so how do you rectify that? You have pitchers that are good as well that can come take their place. They do a really good job in scouting and developing their pitchers. Now, they get hurt a lot, but they have really good pitchers that are right there to replace those guys when they when the stars or the guys in front of them go down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's really tough for any team to suffer that amount of injuries and overcome it. But CD just laid out how they're able to do so. They've got so much depth because it starts with the farm system. They know how to draft these guys. They know where the values are. They constantly hit on their young players. And one of the only teams in Major League Baseball that's able to produce these guys that can make it to the major leagues and be productive while also still having a farm system that can generate interest from other teams in order to complete trades. They're never without top prospects to trade in deals to get big time players. It's unbelievable. It really is. So, how do you do that? The Dodgers are the ultimate unique team. They've got a TV deal that is the best of any sports deal, any of the major 4 deals, and they're able to spend big on players and free agency. So they're always top. They're always getting the top free agents. Their scouting staff is well paid. There's nobody else can generate that much depth, that quality of depth like the Dodgers do.
And again, it's not all like people, well, they pay everybody. It's not. They do a really good job of scouting and developing and drafting. And then they add on to that with paying really good players as well. But the drafting and scouting those players is they do a really good job of that, specifically with their pitchers.
Yes.
Now with the Cardinals, to me, I found that to be kind of shocking. And I mentioned it a little bit earlier that it seems like the pitchers in the minors are always injured.
Yes.
So when I saw that, I'm like, really?
Right.
That's shocking to me.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's just the same guys that are.
Right.
Maybe it's not like a bunch of guys that are injured often. Maybe it's, same few number of guys.
But still, it would be that those days would add up, though.
They would add up, but it's not like having
multiple at the same time.
At the same time.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, Marsh, if you wanted to do a whole segment on how great the Dodgers are, I guess you just accomplished that.
I didn't.
You want your blue glasses?
No, I didn't want to do that. That wasn't my intention.
You basically shine light on yet another way that the Dodgers are, perfect in every way.
Why? No.
And I'm angry at you for that because I don't want to constantly talk about how perfect the Dodgers are. It's awful.
Did I create something?
Yeah.
That I did not intend to?
Yes.
You definitely did.
I thought we were having a good day. We're talking about how the Giants are up 16-0 on the Cubs, and now the Cubs start roaring back. Now the Cubs have 3 runs.
Next thing you know, they'll have 4.
Giants have 18, though, so that's,
Now they scored 2 more?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's 18-3 in the bottom of the 9th. We're having a great day.
Epic comeback.
Talking about how bad the Cubs are performing. And then you cook up this segment talking about the injury bug and how injury-prone the Dodgers are.
Yeah.
Yet you force CD and I to tell you that the scouting staff, the development staff, everything for the Dodgers is perfect. They can continue to overcome these injuries. No. I don't know about you, but I'm sick about this. Sick about it.
Like...
No, not turtle sick.
Yeah, that's
not blue heron sick.
Be careful.
No, just like avocado sick.
Like you don't like avocado?
Pain. Yeah. I get a pain in my stomach when I eat it.
Lower body injury.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was telling us the other day.
I told you that. I can't do avocado.
You did
Skin
it gets
turns
like
pale white and blue.
Well, I don't know, not about that. No, I don't think that happens.
Looks like SpongeBob when he had the suds.
No. This is. Marsh, I don't know what happened here.
Well, that's what you told me.
I thought it was something like that.
No, it's just pain in my stomach. That's all I said.
I could be misremembering. Could have swore you said that, Anthony.
Pain's awful. Right in the middle of the stomach.
Could have swore you said, whenever I eat an avocado,
no,
I get
wasn't me.
so sick that I look like a corpse.
No.
Wow.
No.
That sounds like a lot.
It's incorrect.
That sounds painful.
All right. Cardinals Reds. We'll do our entrance survey next on 101 ESPN. Cardinals Reds entrance survey as we get ready for first pitch tonight at Busch Stadium as the Cardinals will host the Reds at 7:15. All right, boys. For better or worse, which of the Cardinals starters do you have under the microscope heading into the series? Friday, so tonight, is Kyle Leahy. Tomorrow night is Matthew Liberatore, and then on Sunday, it'll be Michael McGreevy. So for better or worse, who do you have under the microscope?
Is it always
Liberatore? Yeah.
Excuse me, I get
choked up.
Thinking about him. I was going to say him and McGreevy for two different reasons. No?
Excited for McGreevy and intrigued / hopeful / leery of Liberatore.
There you go.
Yeah. So last Sunday night, Matthew Liberatore against the Cubs put the first 2 runners on, and then proceeded to blank the Cubs for 5 1/3. Picked up a win. He allowed only 3 hits, walked 1, struck out 5. He had 10 strikeouts 2 starts ago. The stuff has looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm intrigued if this stuff will eventually coincide with him pitching deeper into games. Because that's really all we want to see now, right? Avoid the one blow-up inning that cost you from going 6 or 7 as opposed to 5. So I've got Liberatore under the microscope as well for kind of similar reasons, I think, as you are indicating, Carey.
Agreed. Yeah, so. I think he's... You want to see more. You want to see it more often. You want to see it. You know it's there. Mm-hmm. It's like when you're coaching and you know the kid got it. Like, man, not just put it all together.
Yeah.
And then do it again. Because really that's what professional sports is. Mm-hmm. Like once you prove you can do something, that's kind of the expectation now. We expect it every time.
Sure.
And so you've seen it. You've seen the stuff. You've seen the ability. Like, man, this guy, he could be really good. Really good, guys.
And gals.
And gals.
Mm-hmm. But you need to see it on a consistent basis.
For me, it's Kyle Leahy. He goes tonight for the Cardinals. His last 5 starts. I'll go back to his start against Milwaukee on the 4th of May. So May the 4th be with you at that time. And it was for Kyle Leahy as the Cardinals won 6-3. He pitched 5 1/3, gave up 1 earned run. His next start against San Diego, that was the one that went 10 innings, 5 innings, no runs. Then he took on Kansas City, 6 innings, 1 run. I'll skip this, the one after that. The latest one he had, Chicago, 4 1/3. Cardinals did lose 6-1 on that Saturday, but he only gave up 1 earned run. However, the last time he gave up more than 1 earned run was against these Cincinnati Reds that went 11 innings. He gave up 5 earned runs in 5 innings. So can he bounce back against the Reds tonight and give the Cardinals a good outing and a chance to win a ball game?
All right, I figure at least one of you guys is going to go in a certain direction here. We'll try to mix it up as much as possible. But for better or worse, which Cardinal position player do you have under the microscope in this series, Carey?
Lars Nootbaar.
There it is. Okay.
We know who it is, man. Just getting back from injury, batting leadoff. God's gift to baseball, some people would say, based on the analytics.
Listen, when you put this guy, when you put all the best baseball players in a blender, you get Lars Nootbaar.
This is what we've been waiting on.
Yeah, good call.
And I'm excited to see Lars play baseball. He is, and in fairness, Lars is a really good baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
His main issue is that he is often injured. That's the only thing that's wrong with him. It's not that he can't field. It's not that he can't hit. It's not that he can't throw. He has decent speed. He plays the game the right way. But when is he going to be injured is often the question that is asked, and it happens year after year after year. And at some point, that's who you are.
Yep.
Like in sports, some people are, some people are just injury prone.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a documentary where one guy never got hurt, and the other guy, he was always hurt. Called him Mr. Glass.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few of those.
Yeah, sure.
A few of those documentaries.
Just always hurt.
Yeah.
Always breaking stuff.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, why is this my place in life? I don't know, man. The other guy never's hurt. He's always healthy.
Yeah.
And you, sir, you're always banged up.
Right.
You could say that other guy was unbreakable.
Some would say. Mm-hmm. And then the polar opposite is the guy that is always breakable.
So if
Mr. Glass.
If Lars Nootbaar is Mr. Glass, then who is Mr. Unbreakable?
Oh, man.
I don't want to jinx anything.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Marshy already tried to put the jinx in earlier.
No, I didn't.
I honestly wish he would have done so we didn't have to talk about the Dodgers and how great they are at everything.
No.
You know who is really just unbreakable? There's a couple of guys in mind. Paul Skeens and Mizorowski.
Oh, yeah, the Miz. Never
Miz.
gets
That
hurt.
guy, yeah.
Yep.
These guys
Man, he's great.
They're
Unbelievable.
wonderful.
Unbreakable, they would say.
Unbreakable, some say.
Yeah. Unbreakable, that Jacob
Let's
Mizorowski.
throw Christopher Sanchez in there.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that guy.
Innings streak just... Come on, man.
That guy's great.
Yeah. So many things.
You know who else is
Mostly
unbreakable? Brady Singer.
Brady Singer, certainly unbreakable.
He's 2-5.
For sure.
I think he's been broke a few times this year.
Come on, Kerry. We're trying to get the Cardinals a win tonight.
Jeez. All right, so Kerry just went. He took Newt. He took the obvious one. Marsh, what about you?
Well, you said for better or for worse. I'm going to go for better. Give me Jimmy Crooks, the player that I'm looking to watch this weekend. He's turning it on, gentlemen. Obviously, he just came up last weekend, but his last 2 games against the Rangers, he's got 3 hits, 1 ribby. He's only struck out 1 time in those last 2 games. Last 3 games, struck out twice. So that was a concern maybe for some heading into his major league stint with the big club. Strikeouts in the last 3 games, it's only 2. So I count that as a win.
Nice. Okay. I like both of your answers. For me, for better or worse, what does Victor Scott do in the final hours here with Nathan Church? Has he started?
Do you think that
He started his rehab
He went
assignment.
0 for 3.
I don't think just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
I don't think we're
problem?
as close to seeing the removal of Victor Scott or Nolan Gorman as some Cardinal fans would like.
I wonder if you're correct on one and wrong on the other.
No, I'm always right.
Oh.
Anthony.
Okay.
Don't you think it would be beneficial for Victor Scott to go down and get some confidence at the plate?
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
rediscover the offense.
Initially, he'd go down and just be miserable, but eventually, hopefully, he'd build up that confidence.
What?
Yeah, you just been in the majors the last 2 years. You ain't going down there with a smile on your face. That's for sure.
That's what I said. I don't think it's as, a certainty as some folks would think. And you might be pissed off, but I think,
So you're saying that he might not go down, but are you saying that he will continue to get everyday starts?
Yeah, if he's not going down, he's not going to be on the bench, I wouldn't think.
Oh. Well, he's not going to be on the bench.
Well, you said maybe earlier in the show, you said maybe he could be a 4th outfielder.
No. I'm sorry. I thought you meant in the minors.
No, not in the minors.
Oh,
no, I'm talking about here in St. Louis.
Yeah, he'd be a bench player. He'd be a bench bat.
But you don't think he would?
I don't think he would be on the bench. If he's on the bench and then he's going to the minors,
he'd be on the ready in case Mr. Breakable gets hurt.
Curbstomp says Ohtani is unbreakable as well.
Oh, Ohtani.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Well, I know I carried it.
So unbreakable.
That was.
Who else is unbreakable?
That's ridiculous.
Why don't we go to the MLB? Let me go to the stats category.
Don't do it today. Wait till tomorrow.
Hang on a second.
I got a 10-legger on the line.
Hang on. Is Chris Sale in your 10-legger?
Oh, no.
Okay, Chris Sale, unbreakable.
He pitched last night.
All the pitchers.
He lost.
And Braxton Ashcraft for the Pirates, another Pirates pitcher. That'd be a shame if he went down. Who else we got here? Chase Burns. Holy moly, he's 7-1. Unbreakable.
I think he lost the other night.
Did he?
Or at least he got beat up kind of early.
That's the Reds pitcher, right?
Oh, he's been incredible. All right, let's, guys, come on. Let's focus.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
What questions can the Cardinals answer for this series? For you, Marshy.
What questions? With Newt back in the lineup, let's hope that J.J. Weatherholt is back in the lineup tomorrow and is available so we can get a clearer picture of what the lineup will be moving forward with all the pieces in it. Have they lengthened the lineup? Can the offense come through.
That's where I'm at. What does the addition of Lars Nootbaar mean to the lineup? Now, we don't really know. We're getting a fuzzy picture of that tonight because J.J. Weatherholt is out. But when he returns, and hopefully does return over the weekends, what does a healthy Lars Nootbaar do for this lineup?
For me, I'm gonna just say, I'm you all you're projecting into the future.
You people,
you two guys. I'm in the right now. I'm gonna stay in the moment and live in this moment and enjoy the moment. The Cardinals went 1 for 1, one of one. They won one, lost one against the Reds earlier this year. A few weeks ago, actually, had a game postponed, rained out. I just want to see if the Cardinals can continue offensively what they did versus the Reds the last time they played. They scored 8 in one game. They scored 6 in the other game. Now, they split the series, but they lost 7-6 in extra innings. Can they keep the offense rolling this weekend versus the Reds? Let's just focus on the task at hand. One thing that happens when you are an athlete is you never want to look past your current opponent. And I think you two are so far. Is the lineup? Is it going to be outstanding come August, September?
Carey, we're not professional athletes.
Well, but we all work together. We're all professionals, and we're all professionals in here. Yeah. So since we're all pros, not average Joes, we're all pros.
Well, that's not the
tagline.
Don't listen to that thing, man. Listen to me. I told you I'm always right. So we're all pros. You got to think like pros. You got to talk like pros. You don't focus on. You focus on right now. Brady Singer, we got you. Put up 8 tonight. Shut those boys up.
Okay.
Set the tone for the series.
2 of 3, Anthony.
Thank you, Marshy.
3 of 3, Anthony.
All right.
Love it.
Sweep.
There you go.
Way to make me look like the bad guy.
Gonna be a sweep, Marsh.
For the Cardinals, of course.
It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Beat the streak. At the board next on 101 ESPN.
Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. The Cardinals back in action tonight, taking on the Cincinnati Reds. Kyle Leahy on the mound. He'll face off against Brady Singer. First pitch is at 7:15. Lars Nootbaar will make his season debut for the Cardinals after being on the 60-day IL. He will lead off tonight. Tonight on 101 ESPN, we have Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Spurs, Knicks. Pregame starts at 6:30. Tip-off is at 7:30. If you missed anything from today's show, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page and you'll find all of our shows there, and it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
To hit baseballs.
All of my successes depend on me.
You're ready to hit.
The hits just keep on coming.
And his first big league hit is a bullet up the middle.
Time to play Beat the Streak here in the Fast Lane on 101 at ESPN. Marsh, did our guy get a hit last night?
Last night, well, the Cardinals didn't play last night.
2 nights ago.
Yes, Kevin is back.
What's up, Kev?
Hey, how's it going? I'm here with my son. We're just sitting here waiting to do this.
All right. Well, if it's okay with you, because sometimes I get it with parents, it's not. And you can tell me no, and that's no big deal. But would you like to tell us your son's name?
Yeah, sure. It's Jonah. Say what's up. What's up?
All right, Jonah's ready to rock. Jonah's locked in. I can feel it. All right, Marsh, what are the latest streaks?
Jamie has a streak of 5. You and I, Anthony, have a streak of 2. So does Kevin, and Carey is back to 0.
Come on, man.
All right, so it's Jamie, then Kevin, then Marsh, then me, then CD. So, Jamie Rivers, before he left, it's crazy with a streak on the line of 5. It's quite insane that he decided to go with Victor Scott. But
I thought he picked Edwin Arroyo.
No.
I definitely did think he picked Edwin.
No, not Edwin.
Huh.
You sure?
You sure, Anthony?
Yeah.
You sure?
You're positive about that.
Oh, no, he did. He took, yeah, you're right. No, he took Edwin Arroyo. Yeah, good call on that. So Jamie selected the...
You know what?
Shortstop, Edwin Arroyo.
Maybe he did go with Victor Scott.
I'm starting to wonder now. Maybe this Edwin Arroyo guy might be pretty good.
He went with Victor Scott. I think he said Victor Scott. You had it right the first time.
Yeah, let's not argue with him.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Victor Scott? Victor Scott.
Yeah.
Victor Scott for Jamie. All right, Kevin.
What do you think? Yvonne Herrera. You got Herrera.
So Yvonne Herrera goes to Kevin and Jonah. All right, Marsh.
You want Nootbaar?
No. You take him. I got Newt for the home run.
I'm just asking. Do you want him?
No.
Give me Jimmy Crooks.
Oh wow! I told you I didn't want him.
You take him now.
Anthony likes taking the other team.
I do.
He's done that the last 2 times.
I'll take Spencer Steer. Actually, the longest streak I ever had was with the other team.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like I curse the Cardinals when I take those guys.
You know what? I'll take Lars Nootbaar since nobody wants him.
Well, I have him for the home run. You know, I like to diversify the portfolio.
I get it, brother. I get it.
Jeez. Kevin, you believe this guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Kevin and Jonah, have a great weekend. Hopefully, let's see who you guys got. Herrera. Hopefully, Herrera gets a base hit.
Yep, hope so.
All right, take care.
All right, have a good weekend, guys.
You too. Thank you.
You too, Kevin.
From Beat the Streak to Bet the Board. How did we do last night, Marsh?
Anthony, you and I did quite well. We did quite well. Jamie, of course, we established earlier in the show that he did not. So he did not pick up a point. And Nolan Arenado Did not get the 1.5 hits, runs, or RBIs that Carey needed from him.
So do you have the updated points?
Yes, I have 3 points. Anthony, you have 2. Jamie has 0, and Carey has 1. You know what? Just because Jamie's not here, I think we let him go first.
Yeah, he was telling me in the break before he left how much he loved Landry Shamet, just his game, and he picked him tonight to be the person to score the most points.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in tonight's game.
Well, that's quite a roll of the dice.
He's wild like that, man. Plus 10,000 odds. Yeah, hey, who am I to argue with him?
No, you're not. You're nobody to argue with him.
You see the Landry Shamet kid? I think he goes off tonight, CD.
That's what he said?
All right, brother, if you say so.
Like a land sanity moment.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn sanity?
No, land sanity.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
That's what he said.
Okay. Well, he's all set then. Yep. Wow. I'm very surprised that
That's
Jamie.
crazy, man.
I mean, he does realize it's not how many.
I don't think he knows.
Okay, it's not the odds, right? Like,
I think he thinks he gets more points.
I think so
like
too.
It's plus 10,000, you get 10,000 points or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't work that way though. At all. Like at all.
Nope.
All right, Marsh.
I'm going to go back to Carter Hart under 27.5 saves. And that is at minus 110 for tomorrow night's game 3.
Okay. I'm between a couple of plays here. These guys are coming off a loss last night, and I don't love the pitcher for them, but I do love the team, at least this year. Give me the Braves at minus 148 against the Pirates. Martin Perez versus Mitch Keller.
Give me Ronald Acuna. 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. Minus 149.
You know, Carey, I hope you hit yours.
Me too.
Carey, I hope you hit yours.
Me too.
All right, Carey, hope he's the only guy in the lineup that doesn't do anything. Go Braves. All right, it's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. And when we come back, we got criticisms and compliments as well as the 3 stars of the day. If you missed anything from today's show, you can always download the podcast available at 101ESPN.com or via the Dobbs Star and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. All the podcasts brought to you by Schaefer Door Company. All right, Marsh, why don't you hit us with those criticisms and/or compliments?
Criticisms and compliments. Presented by Bet365. With Bet365 early payout, you win even if they lose. Get paid out instantly when your team goes up big, even if they blow the lead later. Bet365. Winning is everything.
All right, Curb Stomp. This week's show, as a whole, weekends without the fast lane.
Wow, thanks, Curb.
We're all bangers. Thank you guys for the best 4 hours of sports entertainment every day. Have a great weekend, gentlemen. Let's go Cards.
Curb Stomp.
Yeah.
Always delivers.
Yeah. Now, Curb Stomp, you take this weekend, you enjoy your time off from the fast lane, but you tell 3 friends to tell 3 friends to tell 3 more friends that this is the best show and the best 4 hours of their day.
You never, Bob.
And they should tune in.
Love it.
Thank you.
Jamie's Vacation Speedo. I would like to compliment Jamie for being such a bold strategist with his picks for Bet the Board this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, plus
really,
10,000 is like...
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing that this guy, even though we all get 1 point per win and nothing per loss.
He's a risk taker, man.
That he continues to go for the fences every time he's up or every time he's not here.
Well, it's here. He's here. He's telling us.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we had a whole conversation. He was like, I'm not a Landry Shamet guy.
Yeah.
Like, Landry Shamet? He's like, man, you ain't watched him? I'm like, pfft. I mean, I watched him, Jamie, but no, this is tonight's
the guy.
Yeah. He's going to be the leading scorer in the entire game. I said, really? I said, book it. All right, brother. I mean, he wins Bet the Board all the time.
No, he certainly
Who
does.
am I to argue with him?
Yeah. He just hit a 5-team parlay to
he's
even up things with me, and then he buried me in OT.
Yeah. Man, the guy,
it wasn't even close.
He's got a talent, man. He's got a skill set.
That's why Russell picked him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now you got to wonder what Russell's thinking right now.
I think Russ is pissed. That's what I think. I think Russ is real angry right now that Jamie won't just focus on
you guys are
like he normally does.
You guys are seeing it wrong, man. Jamie focuses. He's locked in, dialed in. He has a winner's mentality, and some people say go big or go home.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that's Jamie's motto.
Okay.
The 314 chimes in. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. Go Cards.
Go Cards is right. Gonna sweep these Reds.
Sweep these fast lane Reds.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Gonna be a lot of fun.
All right, I'm gonna bring a question to the air that we were having. We saw said question from the text line. We were discussing it in the break. I'm going to bring it to the airwaves. Is that okay? Is that okay with you?
Sure.
All right, 618. Have you guys ever considered doing Bet the Board by totaling up how much each win would have won you and seeing what everybody has won at the end of the month? Only on wins, not losses. I think it would be interesting, especially with the parlays that you guys make sometimes.
I, at one point, and it wasn't recently, because Marsh, you probably don't remember this, but at one point, I pitched the idea of just having a flat $100. It's not dollars. I shouldn't even say 100. It's just 100 that you play every single night. And based on the odds that you're giving for that play, you're either going to be up or down that night. Mm-hmm. For example, let's say today was day one. Mm-hmm. And I decided to go with the pick that I have tonight, which is the Braves. They're at minus 148. Mm-hmm. If I lose, I'm minus 148 going into tomorrow.
Right. And
now
then you get a new $100 the next day.
Correct.
Okay, so
if
the way
I
that
win, it'd be 100. Does that make sense? So at minus 148, because I'm taking a favorite.
Yeah.
If I lose, I'm minus 148. If I win, it's only 100. Now, let's say you like the
Andrew Shamet at plus 10,000.
At plus 10,000, and he does it. Well, you're plus 10,000 for the month now.
Yeah,
you're up.
And so there's more. Yeah, there's more incentive.
I like that.
There's more incentive to go for the long shots.
See, I was under the impression that let's say our account, we start with $100. And then let's say I wanted to put 10 on the Braves or whatever.
Yeah.
And I win, I get that money. If I lose, well, then I go down, right?
You'd be down 10.
I'd be down 10. So now I'm at 90, right, for the full month. We get $100 essentially for an entire month.
Sure.
So you then would have to decide how much you would want to wager on said day for whatever pick you want.
It's certainly another option. Yeah. Either way, we're getting away from just the basic one point, no points.
I'm all for it.
And it does give you incentive to
and we should have a
roll with the
punishment for
dogs.
whoever's dead last.
What the hell? See,
what are we doing here?
We're gonna punish people.
Well,
no.
Well, then we would change the threshold of minus 150. I would assume.
Why would we do that?
Why not?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you're not risking as much, but the reward for it might not be the same as somebody else.
Right.
So now you might get the pick because they're minus 400.
Right, but you
ain't gonna make that much.
Right.
You're not gonna get that many points.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll workshop it.
All right. It's not a bad idea.
We'll think about it. Maybe we'll throw out a Marshy's poll at some point.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Throw out that poll, Marsh.
All out there.
Ready for the 3 stars?
Oh, yeah.
It's time for the Fast Lane's 3 Stars of the Day, presented by Circus Sports. No bet fees ever with the world's largest sports book. Now at your fingertips in Illinois and Missouri.
By the way, Vazzini texted in, and I'm assuming this is under what I said, my idea for it. A punishment if you need to re-up your 100 points during the middle of the month. So if you want to buy back in, you have to do a punishment.
That's a good idea.
I like it.
Wow.
Ooh.
We
got some
we're coming up with
great
stuff here.
ideas.
Making
going
the
on.
board a little juicier.
Yeah. All right. Our 3rd star of the day goes out to Crowder College Rough Riders.
Yeah. The Miz.
The Miz.
The Miz.
Speaking of The Miz, he's unbreakable. And so our 2nd star of the day are all of those unbreakable pitchers, specifically in the National League.
Yeah. Good call on that.
The ones
not wearing the birds on the bat,
Yes.
of course.
And our 1st star of the day, not as cool as Handsome Squidward, but Handsome Jamie.
Handsome Jamie.
Handsome Jamie. 1st star of the day.
Handsome Rob. You ever see that movie?
I don't know.
I think it's
Shallow Hal?
No, it's one of the car movies.
Cars 2?
Yeah, I think it's Cars 2.
Is it?
Yeah. No. Cars 2. Worse than the series.
Really?
If you're ranking them, Cars 2 is the worst.
Which one was that?
That was the one where
Because 3 was really good.
Three was with Cruz Ramirez. I know all these because Lincoln still watches.
One was when he got found in
when he
town.
found Radiator Springs.
Yeah.
And then
2
is when Mater had to go like overseas,
and he was in the
and he was like solving a crime or something.
Yeah. And then 3 was with the blue car that was like the hot new.
Jackson Storm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I would go 1, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not wrong. All right.
Yeah.
We can agree.
Lincoln doesn't like that I like Jackson Storm.
There's a rivalry there.
He's the bad guy. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of sweet though.
Now, Anthony, are you going to see Toy Story 5?
I think I'm going to see it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Now, is that out in a couple months?
It's coming out soon, yeah. I don't know the exact date, but...
Yeah, I see Toy Story.
I haven't even seen a trailer yet.
Oh, then don't watch it then.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you like going into movies blind?
You can't watch the movie if you
I don't think I've ever been asked that question, but yeah, that's true.
If you go into the movie and you blindfold yourself,
you can't see the movie.
You can listen to it.
Right.
But,
you know what? You're using your imagination, though. Still not as fun.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever been asked that, Marsh, but yeah, I think I would rather not
see
watch the trailer.
That's what I mean. Yeah, of course.
Because I already know it's toys. I mean, it's going to be good.
Do you know like what the movie's about?
No.
Do you want me to give you a little synopsis?
I don't think I do now.
You don't want to know?
I don't think I want to know now.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to know.
Now, Carey, you guys like
it's about
toys? They Come Alive?
Probably.
Now, you said you're going to go.
Probably, yeah.
Would the kids go with you? Because your kids are a little older, so they may not.
Does not like sitting in movies. He is like ants in your pants.
Okay.
He's like, dude.
Yeah.
You're killing me, Smalls. Don't make me do it.
What about your daughter? Because you got an older daughter and you got a younger daughter.
My youngest daughter, Maddie, will go. Like, me and her will go.
Okay.
And Michaela, she's like 23. She
sure.
She feels like it. If she feels like it, maybe. If not, maybe not.
But if she's 23, she probably she's seen all the Toy Stories.
Yeah.
At one point or other.
Yeah. But Zay, he's like, nah, I'm cool.
He won't go to the movies at all with you?
He prefer not to. It's like torture.
Really?
It's like torture for him.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Madeline.
It's like, no, thank you, Dad. I'll go clean up. What?
Wait, what?
Okay.
Okay, that'd be great.
I'll go clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah, clean up for sure.
Next thing you know,
Air quotes.
Next thing you know, he's playing video games in his room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, for Jamie Rivers, for Andrew Marsh, for Carey Davis, I'm Anthony Stalter. Thank you so much for listening throughout the week. Have a great weekend. See you.